All right, heck yeah. So we're live, and I am here with Mr. Ian himself. Many people call him a legend. I know I certainly do. He is a wonderful, amazing supporting member of the Happy Crumpin' Wargaming tribe. So, Ian, thanks so much for your support, and thanks so much for being here tonight.
No worries. Thanks for having me.
Oh, hell yeah. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to go through a freaking awesome matchup. Something that I think is just an unbelievable amount of fun in 10th edition. Way more fun than it was in 9th is the Orc versus Orc matchup. So if you guys are Orc players, this is a freaking amazing stream. Definitely type your questions in the chat. We'll be addressing pretty much everything here. Super chats are always appreciated, but everyone's included. So if you can't afford a super chat, no problem. I'm still addressing questions. And that's what we're going to be doing. So let me introduce some of these armies, and then I'm going to talk about some of the intricacies that are involved in the Orc versus Orc matchup. So I'll go through mine first. It's pretty simple. I've got 6 Squidcog boys. They are going to be led by a Smasher Knob. Obviously, he's got Edwappas, just like he should always. I'm going to have 2 units of Grats because Grats be Grats. I've got 2 6-mans or 2 3-mans of Deathcoptas actually. If you guys know me, I am loving me some Deathcopters. They are dope. I've got Mazrog, because what type of orc list isn't made with Mazrog? He's a big tank, he kills lots of things, and he doesn't die. Then I've got 2 beast bosses. One beast boss has the Follow Me Lads upgrade. And let me just, yeah, this is him, so I'm just going to make him a different color. So we'll make him red, because red things go faster. And the other one is just kind of bare bones. Then beyond that, is going to be one war boss with a 10-mana knobs, and the knobs are going to be annihilating people with power claws. And then I have finally Captain Badrock with the flash kits. I have been converted. I like them. I liked them before, but I just didn't ever practice them, and they are tricky to use. They're not the easiest things to use. So that is the list I'm bringing. I'm just going to go and kind of lay them out in my trucks. Knobs, and then the gets. And I'll number the trucks for you once we get going. So
Perfect.
that is
Thank
my
you.
list, guys. And then we'll just take a look at Ian's list. Ian, what you got?
Fantastic. So, kind of the same, kind of different. I've gone for 20 knobs instead of you've gone with 10, and
You
I've
mad
gone
lad.
with only 3 copters instead of 6. I'm also converted. I think they're amazing. I have taken 18 squigs. I have never played 18 squigs on WTC terrain. I've heard mixed things, but honestly, I've had games where 18 squigs have just done so much for me. And it's really good to have so much of my army be the same unit, so it's one data sheet, which
I
is
get it.
perfect.
Honestly, everyone who says that squigs are so hard to maneuver, they're all wrong. Like, let's take. I'm just gonna take a check. Let's look at this terrain for just a moment. So, guys, this is WTC terrain. This is, in my opinion, the most fair and balanced competitive terrain out there. Uh, if you look at it, there is one massive shooting lane in the middle, and then you have shooting lanes on the sides here. Um, and that shooting lane is very reasonable. Then over here on this side, you can't just shoot straight through, so you do have to expose yourself if you want to take these shootings. So it gives shooting armies the ability to see straight through and shoot, but it also gives melee armies the ability to hide themselves. So these 2-story ruins and 3-story ruins, the windows are closed on the first stories. And if you look at this map, though, it's not hard to maneuver hogs on this map. You can run hogs right on this lane. You can run hogs this lane. You can run hogs. It's really quite easy to maneuver them. So people were saying hogs are impossible to maneuver. I think you're just wrong. Obviously, they're not quite as easy to maneuver as infantry, but they're not that hard either. Sorry for interrupting, bud.
No worries at all. I've got a weird boy for scoring, and then 2 trucks, and the standard 2 lots of glots. My diet Muzzlog effectively is a beast boss on Squigasaur with Kill Chopper.
Okay.
I didn't quite have the points for Muzz, and to be honest, I think every game I play, I completely miss him. I'm also not playing Flash Kits for a very good reason.
Yeah.
I am disgustingly bad at using them. Every time I've had Flash Kits, I've always gone for the turn 1, try and shoot them. Turn 2 charge in the Waaagh mentality,
Yeah.
and my target, like I either put them into bad targets, or they just don't do as well. I've seen people do well with them,
Sure.
and I'm not quite converted yet because I feel like just having 20 knobs is just an easier solution.
Yeah, it's like they are not easy to use. Everyone loves them. I love them. I think they are a good army, or I think that they're a good unit. I do enjoy them. It's just they're not easy to use. So I've been practicing them. I'm not perfect with them yet, but I do like them. So I like the armies that we have. I'm going tactical. You're going tactical. We have rolling up a Crucible of Battle. Let's go ahead and draw our primary mission card. I think we should have already done that, but I was a lazy boo, and I did not. Sites of Power. Ooh, okay. That's going to be our primary. So that's the one where you get bonus points for having a character on the objective.
Perfect. Good to know.
Ooh, scary. All right, so this is going to
Which
be...
is good, because lots of knobs and smasher squigs.
Dude, so many characters. And then, do we want to use the mission rule?
It's up to you.
You know, this is a teaching stream, and we're just learning mechanics. So let's leave the mission rule out of it. Let's just say we got a chilling brain.
Fantastic.
Okay, cool. So, Mr. Ian, you've been playing. I know you have, and I know you've been practicing Orcs a little bit. Are there any particular struggles that you're really having with like fundamental things still?
So the two big things I get tied up on
Mhm.
is deployment. I always find that by the time I get to turn 3, I'll have the thought to myself, if this unit was on the other side of the map, I would be winning the game. I've had it in the last couple of games I've played. It has been, I would win if I put these models into this model. And it is also just target acquisition. Like, what do I want my models to be doing and killing, and where are they actually doing and killing stuff? I played a game against a friend of mine who played Back Templars, very, very close game, and I sat there and I spent half the game with my squigs in combat with infantry, and I kind of just looked at my board at the end of the game, and I think Quirrell99 pointed out my deployment is one of my trucks of knobs was on the other side of the battlefield, and I was like, if only that was on the other side, it would have been different, but
Sure.
Those are the two big ones.
Yep, I get it, dude. That's tough. So let's walk through that a little bit. Real fast before we do anything else, guys, I'm going to explain the way the Waaagh works, because the Waaagh is a really intricate mechanism when we're talking Orcs versus Orcs. And honestly, this mirror match, if you guys are an Orc player, you need to do this mirror match, because it's going to make you a better Orc player. Because as Ian is getting closer to me, he's going to know what my units do already, so he's going to understand how to respect my army. So now he actually has to think, all right, how do I play around what Orcs can do, which will make you a better Orc player. And it's just a really fun. So anyway, the Waaagh mechanism, the way it works is at the beginning of the battle round, we will both roll a die, and the winner of the die roll will decide who declares if they want to Waaagh first. So it's going to create a really intricate little dance, because let's say I win the die roll, I can say, okay, Ian, do you want to Waaagh? And he can say yes. And at that point, I could say, great, I'm not going to Waaagh. And then I'll just advance my trucks up and move block him for the entire turn so he wastes his Waaagh turn. Or he's going to say, no, I don't want to Waaagh. And then I say, great, I'm going to Waaagh, and you're not going to have any invuln when I come in at you. So it's a really crazy, intricate dance of when to and when not to Waaagh. So that's going to be really fascinating when we get to it. So anyway, we are going to get right on into it, guys. I'm Tactical, Ian's Tactical. This is 2,000 points of Warhammer 40,000. Oh, I thought I had streamer mode on. Why are my messages popping up? Hold on, let me see if I could just mute my channel for a moment. People shouldn't be popping up. Let's just mute it for 3 hours. There. Then we should get no pop-ups. All right, so let's go ahead and roll off, and we're going to see... so yeah, I just color-coded my trucks for you, so you can see them. So green goes in green, red goes in red, etc., etc. And
I've numbered mine in the name.
Oh, aren't you a fancy boy with your numbers? Let's go ahead and just see who deploys first. I'll roll a die. I'm using the freebooter dice, and you're using the bad moons. And you win the roll off. I assume you want me to deploy first.
Yes, if you don't mind.
Fine, I suppose. What I think I'll do is I'll have a unit of Grots in... No, I'm going to start everything on the board.
See, I put my Copters and Stormboys into Deep Strike.
Yeah, that makes sense. I'm actually going to start everything on the board. Oh, do you have 2 units you have 1 unit of Copters?
Yeah, 1 Stormboys, 1 Copters.
Yeah, I'm gonna actually start everything on the board this game. And
makes sense. 18 squigs takes up lots of space. So
takes up
9
a lot of space. So, all right, Gretchen are deployed.
Perfect. I will do something similar with my Orange Gretchen.
Yeah,
something along the lines of
logical. All right. So then this is going to be a unit of choppers. I think these choppers can go right about here.
Perfect. I'm going to put a weird boy on the back objective, not touching any terrain, just so he's there, just to be a sneaky scoring unit. So, because I don't think Orcs have any indirect fire or any shooting bar flash kits to really worry about, so can be there and do some cheeky objective and tactical scoring.
I'll go and throw Maz down.
Perfect. I'm going to put my second group of Gots just behind this wall.
Cool. And when you're interacting with this terrain, bro, do you know how to turn the stories off?
I believe I right-click it and set the states.
Yeah. All right, perfect. Then you got it.
Fantastic.
Then you freaking got it, my man. All right, let's see. I got a blue truck that's just got some snaggers in it. Let's go and throw these snaggers. I'll say these snaggers can go right about here. I think we'll throw these snaggers over here. Okay.
Perfect. I'm going to put a set of squigs just over here behind this wall.
Makes perfect sense to me. Let's see. We're going to have a unit of knobs, and I think we'll throw our knobs right about here.
Fantastic. I'm going to put a second set of squigs on this side of the map.
Cool.
Just down here.
How dare you, sir?
A little bit back from the firing line. Just so I don't get shot off if anything decides to get out and shoot them.
What, you don't want to get shot? Weird.
Not ideally.
Weird. Okay. I am going to drop my gets down. I think we'll put my flash gets right about here.
Perfect. I'm going to put my beast chopper just here.
Dope. And then lastly, I'll put, well, not lastly, I got a few other things to drop still. Let's go and put my squig hogs, and I believe I'll put my squig hogs over here. I think that's where I want them. This is actually a little bit interesting. Yeah, I think I'll throw my squig hogs right about here. I'll rearrange them a little bit to make them legal here.
Yeah, no worries. So I put a truck of knobs over on the left-hand side here, or my left.
Truck of knobs, and those are power claws or big choppers?
Everything's power claws.
All right, so you got 2 20-mans of power claws.
2 10-mans.
Or 2 10, yeah, 10, two 20-mans of power claws. That would be a sight, right? Holy shit.
Bit overkill.
That'd be pretty impressive. Okay, and then lastly, I think I'll just drop these little death copters right about here.
Perfect. And then truck number 1 is just going to go just... Your flash gets on the other side, so these can go right at the front. I don't think they'll be able to...
My gets are inside the screen truck, yeah.
Yeah, I think they'll struggle to get onto it and shoot this truck turn 1.
Seems reasonable.
Yeah, I think they'll be able to get 9 at most, so...
Cool.
And I'll spin in my truck, so it's legally deployed as well. No wrecking ball hanging over the edge.
Wow, you wanted to follow the law? What a loser. Can't believe you. All right.
And that's me fully deployed.
All right, cool. I got a truck right here. And that's going to have, well, let's just go and twist them right there. That's going to have whatever snag boys in it. And, and you're deployed? Cool. And then in my case, I think I will drop some grots down. And we'll put these grots down right about here. We'll just do. Oh, you're not supposed to be on the top floor. You're supposed to be on the bottom floor, you silly bear. All right, so I'm all deployed. You're all deployed. All right. We've got, Big Kahuna. He's saying 18 squigs. All right. Hank Utah has a question. He says, hey, Johnny, what helps to determine the order that I deploy in? All right, that's actually a great question. So let's just take 2 seconds to answer this, and then we'll kind of go ahead and get going. So basically, oh, by the way, I cheated on this truck. I'm just going to push him onto the actual map, so he's not, hanging off like he was.
No worries at all.
Sorry about that. So basically, you always want to be able to counter your opponent's threats. So what are the threats that Ian has for me? Well, he's got 3 bricks of squig hogs. I hate those things. And he's got 20 knobs, and I hate those things. So I basically needed to see what flank was he going to weight more heavily. And it's really hard to, because he's got a lot of things in strat reserve for me. So I already know that he can equally weight both sides. So it's like, okay, what can I do? I actually have the advantage in this game because I can hold the center where he really can't. Because if he walks in the center, my gets get to destroy everything. So I have to push him to both of these flanks. So I already know he's going to be deploying the things on these flanks unless he's a psychopath, which I assume he's not a psychopath. So that's kind of what I had to do when I was deploying. I didn't really give any information away. I had to put my Copta somewhere. chances are I'm going to take this line or I'm going to take this line because I've got the get started take this line. I deployed them early, so he already knew they were there. So I didn't give him any information by putting my def copters down. And then the rest is just honestly putting my trucks in. So that's how I determine the order. All right, man, let's decide who goes first.
Let's do it.
I got a 4. Oh,
I got a 6 again.
What a pimp. All right, man, we're going to have you flush those dice soon. So we are going to start with Mr. Blue Player. Sorry, yeah, we'll start with Mr. Blue Player. And let me go and shuffle my deck because I didn't shuffle it yet. Did you already draw those? Okay, and then we'll just.
Have I hit? No, I hit lock in secondaries. So
I see. Gotcha. You were smarter than me. You did it the correct way.
Perfect.
Behind
enemy lines and cleanse. Ooh. I don't think I can score behind enemy lines. Looking at the board,
it's going to be very challenging to get that turn 1. That's true.
Yeah. Cleanse, however, I think I can max on depending.
Should be okay.
Just depends how much I want to sacrifice, because anything I put here will more than likely die. But I think that's okay.
So this one's very easy. So you're guaranteed at least 2 or 3 points in cleanse. I forgot if it's 2 or 3. And then this one is kind of challenging. This one, I think it's too far for him. Yeah, so you're gonna have to.
Too far for us. Yeah, that's okay. I think what I do is I could always sacrifice the weird boy for points, but I don't think I want to. So Beast Boss on Squigasaur here is going to move forward his. Is it 14 or is it 10?
He just moves 10. He just moves 10.
Can he make it on there in 10? Is that on the objective?
That is on the objective.
So he will be cleansing for me. The blue Squig Hogs are going to be advancing. And they get 5.
Yep.
Which puts them at 15.
Cool.
So what I'm going to do is move them. There's an easy way to do this. 10, 5.
Ooh.
If I bring him there, and then 1.9 across, and then just do the same with the rest of these. So that's my turn.
And then you just gotta, yeah, there you go. Because remember, he just has to be within 2 of 2. So
yeah, just bring him backwards a little bit.
Backwards. So you got it. I think you have to bring him back a little bit more.
Just to here.
You're still not within 2 of 2.
If I shuffle him backwards.
Yeah, you can totally do it. It's just
there you go.
There you go. Now you're good.
And then just fold this in, and then just chuck the tokens wherever. Struck 2, going to advance as well. 4, 16. Ooh. Again, I just want to bring it just to here, really. And the rotation, plenty of movement.
Yep.
Gives me a bit of cover as well. Knowing that both these things are going to come towards me, and they're anti-monster, anti-vehicle, so I want to be here that I can, if these get charged, I can kind of clap back a little bit with things, or body block.
I'm picking up what you put down.
Yep, Orange Gots are going to just stay where they are, they're doing work. Weird Boy's going to stay where he is. Truck 1 is going to move his 12 and just tap that objective.
Just tap that.
So I think I can get it just here. Like that.
Cool.
Then the green squigs will advance as well and get 6. Wow, I am rolling amazing.
That's not bad, man. Now, are you sure you want to touch that terrain with your squigs, or do you want to maybe pull that guy backwards a little bit?
I'm going to move them forward a little bit more.
Oh, okay, cool. Right.
Just because I still got 4 inches on them, I've got to measure it out, and I don't think I'm going to get past the strut. So I'm going to pull these back slightly.
You could try to wrap them this way if you wanted.
Do I want to, though?
No, you don't. And let me tell you why. Because if you bring your squig hogs like this and you wrap them, I can promise you what I'm going to do is turn 1. I'm just going to disembark these guys, and I'm going to wrap all this right here. You won't be able to disembark your knobs in your next turn. And I'll just very intentionally not kill your truck. And these, you're going to get to fight me with 1 of your squig hogs. So this will be effectively blocked the entire turn.
Yeah, I'll leave these here then. Again, just for a bit of support. Because I fully expect this truck to die, but it scored me points. Trucks outside of that are useless, and I'll take the fact that I just believe that I'll roll really well to not die.
So let me help. Can I say one thing real quick?
Of course.
And I think we might want to take something back here, and that's okay, because we're learning. So right now, what you've given me is you've given me this truck death, and I'm just going to completely block this, so it's going to be impossible for you to put any knobs down, and your entire squad's going to die.
How would you completely block that? I'm not saying you can't, I'm just very curious on how.
This is the Follow Me Lads squad, so they're going to get out 11 inches from the truck.
Oh, then charge it.
Yep.
And then that is a very easyable charge, 3 point
Yep.
something. So yeah.
So then that truck's
Cool.
going to die, and all your knobs are going to die. So what I would do if I were you is I would have I would still probably put my truck here because this is stopping me from charging into your squig hogs. But what I would also do is I would probably have disembarked your knobs maybe back here and just let them hang out maybe here or something where they're safe for now, getting ready to do a counter charge in your Waaagh turn. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that's actually genius. I didn't even think of it.
Yeah, let's do that.
I kind of perfect. Are you happy instead of me moving the truck back?
Yeah, no problem. Just drop them on out and then move them. So let's do it that way. So I actually do this really often in my tournament games. My trucks immediately disembark most of my army. Actually,
see, I'm the exact opposite. I've never disembarked a truck until it either dies holding a point or doing something, or until it's just dead.
I use them essentially to get myself the extra 3 inch. I mean, sometimes I don't disembark every single time, but like something like this, for example, now I have to handle this truck, which is annoying for me because I don't want to get. Now I'm not going to let my beast snaggers get out here, right?
Makes sense.
Yeah, so it's just like that's just what I'm going to do. I'm not going to get my beast snaggers out there. Whereas previously I 100% would have, and I would have probably just won the game turn one.
Yeah, no, that's a big mistake. I didn't even spot that.
Yeah, no problem, sir.
Perfect. So both of these things are going to cleanse, and that will be my shooting phase.
Ooh.
Which puts me at 5 on tactical.
Hell yeah, baby.
I don't get to roll SCP for these gots because I didn't hold it in my command phase.
Correct.
Which is lovely. I've got a weird boy on that point, so next turn when we score, I think it's in deployment zone as well, isn't it? For sites of power?
Yeah, it's only. Is it?
No man's land is sites of power.
Yeah, because we only score for no man's land, right?
Yeah, perfect.
Right.
And then he's a character, so I'll score sites of power on that. So I'm forcing you to come to me on the left flank,
basically.
And the right flank I'm scoring. So that is, I'm quite happy with that for turn one. Nothing's in legal charge distance.
Nope.
I don't believe so. I'll pass the turn over to you.
Oh my goodness! Look what he has done.
And I'll ask, already knowing the answer. Do you want to work?
No, that would be at the beginning of the battle round. So.
It would be, not turn. I just have so many dreams of a start of your turn work rather than start of the battle round work.
So now I actually do get to roll to see if the Gretchen give me a command point because I went second. So let's see, and I do not. All right, so let's go ahead and draw my secondaries. Boop, boop. I got secure.
Apologies, I forgot to discard behind enemy lines. Do you mind if I do it now?
Yeah, please do. Please. Of course.
And I'll get it a cleanse because I scored it, and I'll give myself the CP.
Makes sense. And so I'll get a cleanse and a secure no man's land. So that's a pretty good draw because I'm going to basically get guaranteed for both of those this turn.
Yeah, definitely.
So basically what I have to do right now, guys, is I have to figure out, since Ian went first, Ian definitely has advantage in the work matchup. So I have to position myself in a way that when he decides to come out to play, I'm ready to handle him. Not necessarily the easiest thing to do, but I have to be aware that he does have the threat of the Waaagh next turn. And let's say I lose the roll-off and I have to declare first. I need to be ready for him to declare 2 Waaagh and advance into me, which can be a bit of a struggle. So let's see how we handle this. I know we have his 6 knobs here. He has a CP for Here We Go, which can get them a +2 to advance and charge, which could basically mean that then those knobs can reliably get here next turn. So I have to be ready to block them a little bit, which I think I can totally do, actually. So let's go ahead and move these choppas up like this. Pew, pew, pew.
This is it. This is the scary AP1 plunging fire choppers.
Dude, everyone is fucking tripping when they're saying Defcoptas suck. They don't. Defcoptas are awesome.
I played them for 1 game into Black Templar, and they have earned a place in my list every time.
Dude,
I think they are fantastic.
Sick. I love my Defcoptas. Like, this is just ludicrous how awesome they are at times.
This is probably a really bad take, but the way I view it is Orks effectively have no shooting phase unless you have flash gates, and I feel like Copters is another unit that engages with something positively on the shooting phase, rather than just rolling dice for the sake of rolling dice if you're an engagement range and you have pistols.
Dude, that's the way I'm looking at it, right? Alright, so I'm going to get this truck over there, so let's get Mazan up. He's just going to do his little 10-inch maneuver, and he's going to be like right about there.
Yep, and he's on the point as well, which gives you your secure no man's land.
Yep. And then he should be able to draw a little line of sight to shoot that guy right there. And
Definitely can. Yep.
then I
I
think
will pop.
you'll pop what?
I was gonna pop the points on there for secure no man's land, but I'm not sure if you get 2 or 5 yet.
Oh yeah,
But
I'll get them, but you could just hold off on that. I gotta give myself a measure movement on everyone because. Then let's see. I just need to see if I need to move this truck. All right, so I'm gonna have to move him a little bit further. So I'm just gonna roll the advance on him, if that's all right with you.
yeah, of course.
Cool. All right, so he'll give me an extra 2 inches of movement just to get that truck safely out of the way. And
So, what's the thought process for moving was here? Because I thought he was on the point.
you thought he was. Well, he was on the point, but now I have to get my truck out because I want my
Oh,
truck to move
yeah,
right here because
yeah.
I'm gonna light your knobs up right now.
Of course, because the truck is a monster. The truck is a vehicle, and Moz is a monster.
Yeah, exactly. So what I'm gonna so basically what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna move this truck to right here, and I'm gonna light your knobs up, and hopefully kill 5 or 6 of them. And then because
Yeah,
I've got all the flash kits inside, and then I'm gonna advance these Gretchen forward, just have them stand right here, so that your knobs are gonna have to charge my Gretchen instead of my truck, full of flash
which is
kits.
which makes sense.
Yep. So let's go ahead and bring this guy on over, and he'll just end up like right about like there. Boop. Uh, that should be good. And then the assumption. Oh yeah, that's easy. That's a good
Oh,
line of sight
100,
right there.
easy line. Everything shoots.
Then I will advance these Gretchen. All right, and they'll go fast enough, so they'll go 9. And at this point, it's okay if you charge the truck because I can't fully block the truck, and I don't really care because now all my flash kits will easily be able to get out here.
Yeah, you can fully evac them, and if I charge, you're within Heroic Intervene of Moz, and that's a lot of knobs to
Exactly.
lose on the clapback. So the only
Exactly.
sensible thing to do is charge Moz and play a roll enough dice to kill him.
Yeah. Basically, at this point, I have claimed the center very solidly, which is always super, super fun. Let me just go ahead and turn this off here. And sorry, guys, I'm having to swap. My phone is a little bit iffy, so I'm having to swap back and forth onto the YouTube stream. So I might be a little bit slow at reading your comments. But if you drop any chats, I promise you I'm not ignoring you. I will get to it. I'm just having to swap back and forth while I'm playing right now. Whereas
That's
typically
like,
I've got the second screen.
I can keep an eye on to chat.
Oh, you
So
beautiful man. Appreciate that.
we had Hank Utah's question. There was Hully the Bully. I'm mispronouncing that. Saying remember to hit the like button, boys.
Oh,
Fantastic.
fantastic. Definitely hit that like button. Hully the Bully, my man, the man of my dreams.
We have Lawson Miniatures saying got my first GT at the end of the month and already learning loads from this. Good luck for them. Let us know how you get on.
Oh, hell yeah, man.
And then Blue, I'm definitely mispronouncing that name, has said, I want to believe I'm the one who drilled that into you. You score 3 for every point, even you're in deployment, but an extra 3 for characters in no man's land. You don't get plunging fire from that floor. You need to be on the 3rd floor. 2nd floor is not tall enough.
I guess I didn't even measure it, and he's probably right because he's basically right about everything.
3 point, I think. I find 3D mode really awkward to use.
Yeah, I do too. I'm just gonna assume he's right on this one because I don't even want to mess with the measurements. Oh, yeah, that's nowhere near hot tile enough. He's right.
Yeah.
He's correct. But anyway, I'm still gonna shoot him. I'm gonna enjoy blasting.
They are a fantastic unit as well, the copters. They look very orky.
Let's see how far does it. Well, I need this truck to move.
Plunging fire is 6 inches, is Cautious put. Hank Utah said C tier for copter tier, and Peter Thane, Big, and Ian. Lovely.
I'm gonna scoot these squig hog boys backwards a little bit because what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna advance this truck right here to block your charge when you charge them on over to me.
Yeah. One thing I always realize when I play with you is the difference in skill is immediately apparent because you're move blocking things, and my first thought process: how can I get my models at A into engagement range of every other model on the board at B?
Dude, it's an issue, right? It's a bit of an issue.
Yeah, and you've blocked it with very annoying things to deal with because Squidcock Boys are really tanky. Moz is really scary. Trucks, again, I can't kill it and pop any of your guys. And you've got loads of Gretchen, which I feel if I put any Waaagh attacks into Gretchen, I am massively wasting my attacks and where they should be.
And so essentially what my plan here was to do was I wanted to make sure that if you decided to charge into if you want to Waaagh next turn, your Waaagh is wasted killing Gretchen and trucks.
Very, very fair enough.
And then I'm just going to move this guy right here, like this. And then I'm going to go ahead and probably let these snaggas out as well.
How are you finding having the Snaggers? I find I really miss them into Tyranid matchups.
Dude,
I
I
just
love the snaggas more than, I can possibly say. They're the best.
see, I have a love-hate relationship with knobs, and I kind of look for any excuse to ever drop them out of my army.
I
So I
love
might have to
nubs.
pull. See, I love them as well. I just find they always would do one turn of amazing damage of, what was it, 40 attacks on the Waaagh with Power Claws, and then they just die. And I always find that they never do quite enough for me, but maybe I'm just overvaluing them and getting very greedy.
Maybe it's entirely possible. So I'm just gonna do like this.
So, if I was a shooting army, let's say Votan, would you be going through the same effort to move block me for my charges? I know Votan have a scary melee
No, if
as
you were
well.
if you were Votan, you would not be this far up, and I would just be basically doing very similar things. I'd be having my knob sitting right here. I'd be having these sitting up here, but I'd probably be staying in my trucks because when they deep strike, they're going to be drawing lines. Of course, on this map, this flank is basically safe. I would just shift them a little bit further here, and
Yeah,
he would
understandable.
never be able to deep strike over here and see me, and he couldn't see me from over here. So on this map, I would be basically safe. Um, so then these Gretchen, I'm just going to go and spread them out to block you a little bit as well.
Very smart idea. I am looking for cheeky places to drop copters.
As damn well you should be.
I definitely feel the Orc matchup is one very similar to the Swarm Tyranid matchup, where it's probably for the best starting everything on the board. I'm already looking at this map thinking where can I put things, and my options are very limited for anywhere which isn't my own side of the map. Which is
Yeah.
fine, but not as... I think that's fully screened out now.
Yeah. So then this truck is actually going to be moving up in front of them. So I think you will be able to technically. Oh no, this will be completely screened. Yeah. Even when my
Yeah,
truck
you
is
have
up.
the copters as well, because that's...
Yeah.
And then the bases won't fit in the corner.
So then this truck just needs a small advance to get up there. That's perfect. So he'll go 15. And he'll just come right about here. And we'll just drop him like, maybe pull him back a little, and I'm going to rotate him like that. Oh, that's probably too much. And he's just going to kind of make it annoying for your knobs to get into my... Oh, yeah, and when my squigs finish their movement, they're going to be shooting their bomb at your squigs.
Yep, perfect.
All right, so let's throw them. Okay, both hit. And you take 3 mortals.
Perfect. That will be on the same guy, and that's a few no pain on the squigs on a
5 up,
6 up.
sir. 5 up.
Is it 5 up? I thought it was... Oh, 5 up.
5 up,
Perfect.
pains. All right.
Few no pain 1, take 2. Perfect. I'll put 2 on the one at the back here. There you
Heck
go.
yes. All right, cool. So that is going to be the movement phase. It is absolutely done. And hope you guys enjoyed my super annoying movement. Okay, cool. Then let's go ahead and do some shooting. So these Death Copters are just going to light you up in your square count, please.
Perfect.
So I got 3d3 shots. Yeah, so that's going to be 3. And then this is going to be 2. And this is going to be 1. So that's 6 plus 3 because of blast. So that's going to be 9 shots. That is perfect math. And let's hit you on 5s. All right, that is perfect math again. 3 hits. Then I'm wounding you on. By the way, I went a little too fast. Would you like to -1 to wound or anything?
I would not.
Okay, cool. So then I'm gonna hit you, wound you on 3s, but it's twin link, so we'll re-roll this one. So that's gonna be 3 saves, AP2, damage 3, sir.
Which is a 6 up save, I believe. I don't believe... Oh, do I get cover here? This...
You would have... This guy would get cover. This guy would get cover. So you could take him on cover with him. So he would get a 5 up.
Perfect. These are how much damage each?
3 flat.
I will slow roll them so I don't...
Yep.
This will be saved on a 5 up first.
Mm-hmm. All right, that's
I don't... Perfect. If I just grab 2 more dice. Thank you, sir.
All right, so 1 dice.
And that is 1 die. I'll flip him in the back, and then I'll just roll this other one on 6s.
Uh-oh.
That's another 3 damage.
Yep, so roll your Fiona Fates. Uh-oh.
That's another 1 gone. And then 1 last shot.
There.
No save.
All right,
and
he takes
2 Fiona pain.
Yeah, so he only takes 1 damage.
Perfect.
And at this point, my Kaptas have almost already paid for themselves. Because Kaptas are amazing. And no one gives them the respect they need. All right, so that's those Kaptas shooting done. This truck is going to go ahead and light up your knobs.
Yeah, it's the flash get attack, isn't it?
Yep. So I've got 30 shots from the gits coming out. Yeah. They don't get to use their ability, so no +1. And we are going to be hitting you on 5s. Good. And those 6s will explode, so that's going to be 5 bonus hits. And I'm strength 6, you're T5, so I'm mooning you on 3s, but you're -1 to wound because you got a war boss, so I'm mooning you on 4s. Pretty good. And that's going to be 7 at AP1. You do get cover, so you should have your 4 ups.
Yep, 4 ups. There
Oh
we go.
no, so that's 5 dead.
5 dead knobs. Let's pull them from the back to keep my charge alive. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5 for coherency. There we go.
There. Okay, well, I'm already super, super pleased. And let's go ahead and shoot these Defcoptas, and they will all shoot into your Squidcogs.
Lovely. See, and just like that, for me, Flash gets it back on the list. That's so good.
You just shoot them from the truck, right? And the thing you have to be really careful about is like making sure you can disembark. But I've pretty much blocked you from trying to get to me.
Yeah, I'm gonna really struggle to get in with anything meaningful on this turn.
Yeah. So now I'm going to go ahead and shoot all of my Defcoptas at your Squidcog boys. 3d3 shots. So it's going to be 3 plus 2 plus 2, which is going to be 7 plus 3, which is going to be 10. Slightly above average this time. Hitting you on 5s. 3 again. And then when you on 3s, I get Twin Linked, because Twin Linked is a very big deal, people. Alright, so that's going to be 2 at AP2. You have plenty of cover, so you would get 5 ups on at least 2 of them.
Perfect. 5 ups. No saves.
So just roll 1 at a time. Alright, so 1 takes...
1 is alive.
Oh, no, 1 was already only on 1 wound, so yeah.
Yeah, so this one at the back is dead.
Yep. And then just roll the 3 for the next one. Alright,
And that's another dead one.
Because Defcoptas are pimps, people. I just want people to understand, because everyone still thinks I'm full of shit. I'm not. I promise. I love the Defcoptas. And I think that's basically it. This truck, maybe he'll just shoot a few plenty shots at you, because why the heck not?
Well, we've got to be done.
Yep, that's 3 hits, and he'll wound you on 5s. 2 wounds, no AP.
Double 1s.
Oh no, 5 pound of pain.
And then Philippine.
Thank you. Save 1.
Take 1. Lovely. So this guy goes down to 1.
Ian, I'm going to need you to start making some saves, please. Yeah, I feel pretty good about that. And can I draw a line of sight with this dude? And then we'll just shoot all the Squidcogs into the truck.
Lovely.
Oh, this guy's not shooting. This guy's too far. Oh, this guy's too far too. All right, so 2 of them are shooting. So we got 4 Squidcogs.
And because trucks are those vehicles, doesn't block any LOS.
They're shooting the truck though, so they're hitting on 5.
Yeah, nah, it's all good.
2 hits and 4s. That's gonna be 2 at AP1.
Lovely. On my truck, that'll be 5 ups, I believe.
Yeah.
5 ups.
All right, take 2 damage.
Make 1.
And then we got 1 pistol.
Yeah.
I'll just shoot that as well. Missed, so we're good. Basically,
Good.
I'm exceptionally. Oh, I forgot to let these. Oh, I forgot to let these guys out. Oh well, no big deal.
You're welcome to do it now.
Nah, I think I. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, man. I just forgot that I had those guys in there. Sorry.
Oh, no, it makes sense. Because the better you play, the more times I can rewatch this and steal what you've done.
Nice. Their job was actually to get back out when they were back here. So that was them. Their purpose was not to steal your objective. Their purpose was to be back here this turn. Okay. So I'm all finished, guys. So I will get Secure No Man's Land for just 1. And I'll get Cleanse for just... I don't think I even got Cleanse. That's okay with me. So I'm just going to score my Secure No Man's Land. I think it just gets 2 victory points this turn. And then I will go ahead and discard Cleanse for a CP. Yeah, I'll discard it for a CP. So that gets me up to 3. And then we will go on into your turn.
And this is where we start rolling dice, isn't it?
This is where we start basically rolling. So you can roll for Grotz, and you will score an additional 3 victory points for having this Squig boss on this objective.
Right, so am I right in saying that will be 9 points? No. Yes.
3 victory points for each marker you control, and 3 victory points for each side of power that you've empowered, which you have. So that would be 6 points.
Do you do you not score for your in your deployment zone?
The objective markers in no man's land or sites of power at the end of a command phase. Each player's turn empowers all sites of power they control that have one or more character model from their army in range. Each side of power. No, you do. So you get 9 points. Good job.
Yeah, you just can't score the extra
Correct.
from. I'm not correct. I read it in chat and saw that Clue pointed it out.
You are correct, sir, and I'm glad you did a good job. All right, so 9 victory points. Did you score your CP for your Grots?
I haven't rolled it yet.
Oh, let's roll
let's
it.
find out if I do.
Nah.
They do not, which is fine.
A swing and a miss.
Yeah, that's how it goes. Tom Green has asked, don't you feel Deathcopters give your opponent an easy bring it down fix secondarily?
So that's a great question, and CB was asking flash kit, so I got 10 flash kits in Bad Rock. But yeah, so do I care about bringing it down? So guys, this is me. Not everyone agrees with me, but everyone who doesn't agree with me is wrong. So basically, I give 0 shits about how many secondaries I give up to my opponents. I care not if I give up 20 on Assassinate. I care not if I give 20 up on Bring It Down. It doesn't bother me at all. I accept that as part of the game. If my opponents want to choose Bring It Down as a fixed secondary, guess what I'm doing? I'm not using my trucks the way I'm using them right now. Then my trucks become screening tools. And my Kaptas, at least in this matchup, are still not easy to get to for him. So I can pretty easily assure him maybe a 4 on Bring It Down if he takes Bring It Down as a fixed in this matchup. You can go and start all your movement, Ian. Just interrupt me if you need to use that or something.
I'm just thinking if we need to roll to see who's going to declare to potentially work first.
Well, we do need to roll. Sorry, buddy. I'll roll my dice. I rolled a 3. Oh,
I got a 6.
You would like me to declare first, I assume?
Yes, please.
I will not be Waaagh.
See, now that puts me in an awkward predicament because on one hand, if I work here, I can try and kill these Deathcopters, which I don't think is a massive deal. I can probably kill this truck. I can definitely hold this objective on the right-hand side.
Yep.
I leave myself open to being clapped back by your Squigs and your Snaggers, which will do a lot of damage shots here. Anything in the middle, I'll just imagine that's not even in the game for me. That is most certainly yours. Mm-hmm. But that truck can stay there as Moz comes in for a clapback. And everything on this left-hand side here will absolutely do lots of damage. Now, due to the way you've maneuvered your army, every turn I don't declare to work, you'll just slowly whittle me down. Because you don't actually need to move from where you are, apart from just move things up to control objectives. And you can just simply wait for me to use my Waaagh, tough it out, lose a couple trucks and a couple other units, and then absolutely clap me back. So in true Orc mentality, I've got a feeling if I'm going to go hard, it makes sense to do it when most of my units are definitely alive.
So yeah, the thought process I have, so the position I put you in personally, and I think Cooper's in chat. If he has something else, please type Cooper, because we love and respect your opinions. But in my opinion, where I put you right now is that I have forced you to use a defensive Waaagh.
Yes.
And that's annoying, but sometimes you have to do a defensive Waaagh. So I did give you a couple cool little options. Like, for example, these Gretchen, if you get a decent advance on them, you can steal this objective from me, so you can put me on a 0 primary right there. You can move these squid cogs over here to you probably want to actually just do a normal move for them. You'll probably just move the truck first and maybe have the truck tag my Deathcopters. And then your Squig Hog boys can come out here. You're not going to get a lot into my Squig Hog boys, but maybe you get enough, and then these knobs can charge through and get into the Squig Hogs as well. That might be your movement for this turn. And then over here, I kind of have you screwed over here, so I'm not really sure what to advise you of over here.
Yeah. I wonder if the issue is on this left-hand side of the map.
Yeah.
You kind of laid it out in such a genius way that it kind of leaves both of these objectives, because I can't really pivot from the left-hand side here and just drop mobs out and charge the middle, because all of these things are only definitely in distance. I wonder if I just fully commit to it.
Could be, man.
I wonder if... I don't think it's the best move, but it's definitely a move, which I think... Well, I don't think it works, but I think it definitely stops you scoring primary again next turn.
You can do a couple things, right? So you can get back at me the way I got at you. So first things that I would recommend is I'd take these Gretchen out and I'd have them string here.
Yeah,
So
definitely. They're going
Maz
to
is going
advance
to have to
next.
waste his time eating Gretchen, and you're going to steal the objective from me. It's really annoying, but like that's what you can do. Um, your knobs in here, honest, man, that's kind of tough. I don't really.
It is a hard one.
I might actually leave the knobs in here and have them to countercharge my countercharge because they're just not going to do anything. What do you, I mean? You're going to kill Gretchen, and like, it's just not going to do
Gretchen in a
anything, right?
truck, yeah.
It won't do anything. So I'm honestly probably leaving them in there for now. Maybe you just have your beast boss just tag this guy through the wall to kind of make it annoying where I'm able to maneuver through these walls. And Squid Hogs probably just eat this truck, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I'm happy with all of that. Question, can the beast boss tag something through the wall, even if he's not infantry or beast, or is it
Yes,
swarm?
he can't move through a wall, but as long as you're within an inch of me, you can still tag me. And this truck is touching the wall, which means all you got to do is just touch like right here, and you're within an inch.
Perfect. Looking in the chat, Tom Green said they're move blocking, not blocking LOS.
Correct.
Correct. They are, but I'm a melee army, and they're taking up physical space, so I need to put my melee army to hit them.
Exactly. Yeah, so that can be annoying, guys. Vehicles do not block line of sight unless they actually block line of sight. And let me zoom in here so you can look at these trucks. Oh shit! Sorry, I just moved that truck a little bit.
Nah, it's like we know where it is. So if you want to pick up and use it for a demo.
So like, if you guys, I'm zoomed in. You see this truck? I know this is annoying, guys, but you can very easily see below the truck and in between the tires and stuff. So they're not actually blocking line of sight. It's just the way it is. So no, vehicles don't block line of sight unless they actually block a line of sight. So if you have a land raider or something that's actually touching the ground, sometimes that will actually block line of sight, but a lot of your trucks and stuff don't.
Right, let's get moving with stuff. So this has got a 10-inch worth of movement, which will easily get me to within an inch. For
No problem.
We'll call that a nice easy charge. I just want to.
Seems pretty reasonable to me.
These are going to move their 12, 10 forward.
Mm-hmm.
10.
Unless you have an enhancement on them, then.
I do not. I'm just getting confused. I used to play with an enhancer on them. And these are going to throw bomb squig at your knobs.
All right. Let's see what you got.
I'll roll using your dice if you do not mind.
No problems. Both hit?
Both go off.
Oh, good. 4 of them, so you kill 2. Poof, poof.
Fantastic. Got to love them. So, how come you're not playing 18 squigs?
I think 18 squigs are probably good. I just haven't practiced it, and I'm a pretty damn big fan of my list, to be honest with you.
Yeah? No, I love it. I
don't think there's anything wrong with squigs. I like squigs. Hell, you know, my first really competitive orc list that I was running 3 beast bosses and double squig blobs, right? So I really, really, really like the squig blobs, and it's just I think it's I like the list I'm running. I think the flash kits are just too good of a unit to really to not take now. I avoided it for a long time. I don't think I've really desperately needed them, but now they definitely give me something I didn't have. So I'm just not running 18 squigs. The beast snaggas, bro. A beast boss with beast snaggas, he will run in, and when you spend 1 CP for Unbridled Carnage, he will deal 14 dev wounds to like a freaking monolith. It's just so powerful.
I think I need to mess around with them more. I might,
so good.
in classic orc fashion, I might steal your list after this game and play it against a couple of people. So anyone who's watching this who knows where this list is from, I promise you it's my original creation and not stolen from a WTC player. Yellow Grets are going to advance, and they're going to get 3, which puts them on 9, I believe.
Right.
Yep, 9. And does that get me into a position where I can be very annoying in the middle? It definitely does. So,
but it won't steal the objective.
Sadly, it will not.
So
but
what I probably would have done there, to be honest with you, is I probably would have spent the 1 CP for Eerie Go on them.
Yeah, I think that would have definitely been the move. I always forget. It's probably one of my least used. I think that is the correct decision. We're learning here. Please go ahead and do that if you'd like. Thank you very much. Which is an additional 2. I completely forgot my secondaries this game. Perfect.
Oh yeah, and secondaries. We should probably draw that.
Tempting target and extend battle lines.
All right, so tempting target and extend battle lines. Honestly, you're going to get both of them regardless, and it doesn't matter. So I'll just say the middle is your tempting target.
Perfect. So if I move this,
I can do to stop it.
If I move everything here forward, it's additional 2 from thing. That puts me on at 11 inches.
That will put you on 11. So currently
What
you
is
have 4 on it. Yeah, you'll be able to take this because I only have 5. Now you have it.
perfect? And then I'll just filter everything in behind
Yep.
for coherency's sake. There we go. And then just move these up 11.
And so the reason why this works, guys, is because my flash kits are inside the truck, and firing deck only works in shooting phase. You cannot use firing deck in the Overwatch. It'd be really terrifying if you could. But so he's just hanging out in the truck right now, so I can't really Overwatch him effectively. If I could, then I would have just obliterated those guys, and he would not have gotten the secondary.
Which is lovely. I've just had to move one of them back for coherency.
No
and extend battle lines, which is fine, and something like that, which is fine. Truck number 1 is just going to move forward to the edge here, so it has a nice charge on your copters.
Makes sense to me.
As we discussed. These squigs are going to normal move forward. I'm going to move my truck down a little bit that way. There's extra movement, just to not move block myself.
No problems.
No need to make the move block worse when you've already done such a fantastic job of move blocking me. These will move forward there 12, which will put 10, sorry.
So Big Kahuna has got a question. He still doesn't quite understand what makes flash kits that good. He says that they've got heavy, so they can't really move and really still hit, and that they lose their abilities from firing inside transports. So basically, bud, if you just saw, even inside a truck, they just deleted half of his knob squad very trivially. So even inside the truck, the gun itself has sustained hits 1. So I'm still getting explosions even out of the truck. But when you have bad luck with them, you get to re-roll hit rolls. So essentially what happens is, turn 1, my truck moves up, and I delete half his knob squad. Turn 2, my flash hits are going to get out, they're going to shoot and just obliterate something. Turn 3, when he moves, I'm going to Overwatch and obliterate something in Overwatch as well. So you get 3 activations with them, pretty much guaranteed, and they're gonna mess things up. Because when you re-roll hit rolls fishing for 6s, it's disgusting. Sorry, buddy. Who you're throwing the bombs at?
I was going to throw the bombs into your... here, I'm thinking Squigs is the target, because I just need them... I think I need them gone to keep me on this point as long as I can. So, 2 dice.
Cool. Both hit.
Both go off.
All right, and that's going to be 4. You rolled a 5 and a 2, right?
Yes, I did.
Cool, so 4. And I have 5 Fountain Bands. Boop, boop. Failed all of them, so 1 dies, and 1's on 2 wounds.
Which is...
this, and you can be on 2 wounds.
Fantastic, and my knobs are going to move just 6 forward. Can that... If I do these 1 at a time, so I can get them through the wall.
You can also advance them, remember? You WAD, so...
I am on the work. In that case, I almost certainly advance them.
All right, yeah, so you can move them 12. That's a little bit further.
Perfect. I've got myself stuck in the wall.
Yep. And then you get like 2 inches further, so you can go a little further.
I'd just unjostle the models, I think. I think that's probably... I don't think I'd fit fully through the wall with the extra 2.
Yeah, that's easy.
Yeah, just like that.
Yep.
And then keep myself... Do you measure to the wrecking ball on this truck, or do I measure to the hull?
The wrecking ball is kind of part of the model, so I would say you probably have to measure to the wrecking ball, but we can just do this,
that's it.
And then you get no issues.
Yeah, just a question I've always had. I've always used it for... I've used the yellow sky
They always say the hull, but I'm honestly kind of uncertain if the wrecking ball actually...
Could you? I guess technically you could gain an extra inch on your disembark or an inch and a half by using the wrecking ball to disembark on.
And that's what they do for like Drukhari and Eldar and stuff. That's why they get these crazy disembarks, or they used to last edition at least, because they would disembark from the furthest spiky part,
Yeah, which is a classic move. Right, so into shooting phase. Squig hogs are going to shoot into... I guess squig hogs is probably the best target for them.
Alright.
There's everything in range, which it is. I just want to soften them up, so I will do the... That'll get weapons first, so that'll be 4 of them.
4 of them, baby.
Hitting on 4s.
Pew!
1 hit. Strength 3, so winning on... no wings.
And I'm sorry,
no AP.
This is into my Squig Hogs?
It is.
Alright, and a 5 Field of Pain? Passed it, cool.
Lovely, and then I'll have the other weapons, the stickers.
The stickers!
Another 4, hitting on 5s.
Ooh, spicy. 5.
Wounding on 5s and 6s.
Nice.
No wounds. And then got to advance. Then I'm going to shoot. Beast boss on Squiggle Shore Chopper isn't going to. I don't think it's worth shooting your truck. I don't think I'll get too much. And can these squigs all shoot your choppers?
Yep.
They can. I will shoot your choppers with the 12-inch gun. So that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4 of them.
Saddle gets, baby. Let's see. Nice.
Yeah. So hitting on 5.
No, the saddle gets hit on 4s, right?
Yeah, but outside of interest.
Oh, you're doing the stick up. Sorry, yeah, you're doing
yeah.
Yep. Cool. And then 4 ups.
So then 4 ups.
Nice.
Nothing.
Luck.
No way. So that is my shooting. I'll move on to charge.
Charge.
So 2 inches onto the beast boss.
2 inches onto the beast boss.
He makes it, so he's gonna nestle up nicely into this wall.
Shock and awe.
These Squidcock boys is gonna be a 2-inch charge into the truck. If you're happy with that.
And it's re-rollable, so you're good.
Fantastic. 8. So I'll pull these in. If they all have to base, they have to base. But what I'm going to do is be very cheeky. I'm going to move block myself with this one on the end.
There you go.
And then link myself, so I still own this objective.
Look at you.
That's a trick I learned from our first game, I believe.
Very proud of you, sir.
Orks into Custodies. So the knobs have got a 5-inch charge. Now, I wonder here, is the question, do I multi-charge this truck and squigs in case I roll badly?
Well, so basically what you know is going to happen is I'm going to spend 2 CP to fight Undeath on these Squighogs, right?
Yes.
So basically what you're going to do is you're going to send the knobs in. The knobs are going to have to roll all the way around if you high roll it. So I'm going to get maximum coverage into them. And then essentially just my Squighog boys are going to fuck you up. They're going to all fight Undeath and kill you.
I wonder if I put the knobs into the truck then, and then just chuck the Squighogs into the Squighogs.
Now, Squighogs into a Squighogs is a really interesting thing because they're terrible into each other, right? Because you're only straight 6 on the Waaagh going into T7, you're going to be +1 to wound, but I'm going to be -1 to wound. So if you go with just the Squighogs into me, I'm just going to -1 to wound and not fight Undeath. But if you go the knobs into me, I'm going to have to fight Undeath. So it's like, what do you want me to have to do? Does that make sense?
Yeah, I guess I want you to spend CP, so I guess I kind of send both into multi-charge here. Because all these squigs won't fit in here anyway. So I'll do the squigs first, so we're looking at about 4 inches.
Oh, jeez.
Double ones. I will CP.
That is so annoying.
CP reload that. And
Yeah.
I get 5.
Nice.
So
This is another list decision I've made. I dropped my Beast boss. Even though he's my favorite model in like the entire freaking game, I ended up dropping him. I find myself never really getting value out of him. Simply because he's so expensive. He's just unbelievably expensive right now. But his reroll aura is amazing. So it's like, I've got mixed feelings about it.
Yep. And then I'll multi-charge. Oh, I guess I just charge straight into the truck with this one. I don't think I'm too worried about going to... No, I'm going to go charge into both.
So we're fighting no matter what, because on my pile-in, if you charge this truck, I'm just going to pile into you and fight you. Like, at this point in time, we're fighting.
Yeah, I'm going to multi-charge both.
Yep. That's
4 inches.
Oh, jeez.
Which is actually fine, because these two can both go like this.
Yep.
And then everything else is going to pile in behind.
But no, you have to base the truck because you declared both.
Very correct. There we go.
Super annoying. So you see what you just did to yourself, right?
Yeah, I'm kind of okay with that.
Okay.
And my reason is these knobs are going to probably die on your clapback anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Now they can at least kill and stop some of these from getting in. Okay. And if I can, because 3 of these can fight into your Smasher Squigs. Sure. I don't know if it's the optimal play. I think I'm kind of just chancing that my dice will be in my favor and I'll just do lots of damage. But alas, I think it's a bit of a playing with the prayer.
Makes sense.
Ooh, and
I can't move through the wall though, so it's okay. Because you can only use that thing to declare a charge against the unit that charged you, right? So I can't use that now to declare to the Gretchen, although that would be epic.
Yep, that makes sense. It would be very cool if Moz swinging and butchering works.
Yeah.
You do have CP for interrupt, so my first fight is going to be my knobs.
Okay, so you're going with knobs, and so you're going to get 3 knobs into my Squid Hog boys. That's going to be 12 attacks, hitting on 3s, exploding on 6s. I assume you actually might even go on 5s. You get
Um,
3 Squid
do you
Hogs.
think going on 5s here is the play?
Well, it's definitely better on the knobs than it is on your Squid Hogs, right?
Yeah. Let's do that. Let's do unbridled carnage
So
here.
I'm going to just fight on death here, I think.
Perfect. Okay, so there you go. Rolling for hitting on 3s. These are gone. These are exploding. Strength 9 goes to 10, so 3 ups to wound.
3 ups, yes, sir. Pretty good. And that's AP2, so I get a 6 up arm save. Oh, actually, that was pretty good. All right, and then these are going to be 2 damage each. So we'll just do this.
Indeed.
Whoop. And give me the big die. Whoop. And we'll roll these. Whoop. All right, so one guy dies because I think he had already taken a wound from. Yep.
The bombs.
And so we'll get rid of that one, and then we'll just do this again. Doo-doo. One guy, he takes 2. Then...
I've got to say, if there's one thing I love, it's playing against someone who knows my army better than I do. It makes the game much smoother.
So then he dies. Boop. And then we'll have the next one.
Do you want to be flipping them instead of dragging them off because you're fighting on death?
You know what? That would make a hell of a lot more sense. Thank you.
No worries at all.
So I take 2 damage on that one, and then another one dies, another one bites dust, dun, 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 and another one's down, and another one's down, another one bites dust. Oh, you know what? Actually, let's kill this one, because this is going to be really annoying instead. Okay, then let's see if this guy dies. Oh, there's just 4 more dice, so we'll just roll those. And then another one dies. All right, and we'll do that. So actually, now you won't be able to pile in and attack me with your Squid Hogs.
That is a very good shout. So my other 8 attacks are going to go into your truck.
Yes, sir.
From the power clause. Hitting on 3s.
4 explosions.
Which is lovely. Strength 10 to toughness 8, so 3 up.
3 ups, yes, sir. Pretty good. And then I should get a 6 up save here. I do, and he dies. Does he blow up? Let's roll the die. He does!
He does.
I'll just blow up right there. It's not really the worst place to do it.
Yeah, it's not bad at all. That is D3, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just D3. So let's take it on my Squig Hogs first. I got a little bit of a frozen screen here. All right, my Squig Hogs are going to take 1, so I'll roll my 5 of Pain. I fail it, so let's just put a wound on this guy. Cool. Oh, he's not dead. He's just takes a wound. Takes 1 wound. All right, then we'll put it on your knobs. So your knobs take 2, so 1 knob dies. We'll put it on your Squig Hogs. They take 3. Uh-oh.
No worries at all. And then that'll be 3. Is any of them injured? They're all healthy, so 3 5 ups.
Yes, sir. Ooh, 1 survives.
Skin of my teeth.
Poof, poof.
There we go.
Then we'll do my Death Coptus. D3. So he'll take 1. Poof. All right, and then we'll do your truck. Who takes 1. And you don't even mark it because you forgot to heal your truck. So just leave 1.
I did forget to heal my truck. And
then we'll pick that truck up. Woof.
So I now have a question on how. First thing first, you instantly fight back with these models, don't you?
Yeah, you can still pile in, and you can easily pile in and get into my Death Copters, and you could pile in and get into my Smasher Squig here still. So you definitely still get balance.
So, I guess I can kind of double dip this a little bit, right? Can I pile in towards?
Oh wait, I gotta fight my Squig Hogs first before anything else. Sorry, guys. Guys, that was a little sloppy of me. I apologize. I should have piled all these guys in and fought anyway. So let's just go ahead and pile the. Oh, this guy never died anyway. This is the one who's alive. So I had 4. So let's just pile this guy in right here. And this guy can go right here. And then this guy will get his 3 inches to go right here. So 2 of them have to go in your Squig Hogs and 2 go into your knobs.
Perfect. And which ones are we doing first?
We'll do into your knobs first. So I've got 6 attacks from the Squig Hog Riders. Ooh, shouldn't be 8. Should be just 6. Yeah, just 6. All right, hit you on 2s. All right, missed with those 2 ones. I'm only strength 5, so I'm winning you on 5s because you're -1 to wound. So that's gonna be 2 saves, AP1, damage 2.
Nice, 5 up saves.
All right, so 1 knob.
Perfect. Dies. Goodbye. Knob on the end here.
And then we're gonna have 6 attacks from the Squig Hogs. Boop, boop. And these guys are gonna hit you on 3s. And that's going to be 1 explosion and 4 misses. And then I'm going to wound you on 4s here because it's strength 6. That's going to be 2 saves, AP 1, damage 2. Cool.
No saves, 2
more
knobs die.
And then we've got the 2 guys going on into your Squig Hog Riders. So let's go ahead and do our 6 Squig Hogs, hitting you on 3s. So that's going to be 1 explosion. And then strength 6, so wound you on 5s. That's going to be 1 wound, AP 1.
5 ups.
2 damage.
Nothing. And oh, that's 1.
Okay,
And then I'll check the other one then.
Right.
Do 2
so
damage.
The wounded guy dies. And then we'll have the riders. Hit you on 2s. 1 explosion. Let's just take that one out. Wounding you on 5s. 1 more save. AP 1, damage 2.
Oh, saves.
Right on.
Wonderful. So this actually kind of answers my pile-in question for me.
Yeah, so now you can totally pile in. But remember, you have to base if you can. So just be a little bit careful with that piling. And you can consolidate your knobs after you ended up killing the truck.
Yeah, I'll check these both on the point. If I don't pile in now, I guess how many of these could fight into your copters?
Well, this guy can very easily do it. So he's within engagement range right now. And what you can do is you can honestly maneuver it just like this. So he piles in and touches your guy. And then you do like this. And then 3 of them can easily fight without you having to go into me. But I've also already fought with this. Oh, actually, I haven't fought with this squad yet because I was just fighting on death. So I haven't activated.
You still get to pile into me because it's 3 inches, isn't it?
Yeah, but I didn't charge, so I don't get to pile in.
Ah, perfect. In that case, I'll do exactly what you've very kindly done for me. Yep. And my next fight activation will be into your copters with my remaining squigs.
Yep, so you get 3 of them.
I have just realised something that I've been done wrong. Oh, I haven't. I gave myself my extra attack for the Waaagh. Ignore me. So perfect. It'd be 4 attacks each. I will do the Squig Hog Jaws first.
Squig Hog Jaws. Let's see it, baby.
Hitting on 3s.
Hitting on 3s.
Perfect. 1 explosion. Mm-hmm. Strength 6 into copters, which is.
No, you're strength 7 because you're in the Waaagh, so you're winning on 3s.
I am in the Waaagh.
All right,
fantastic.
That's AP 1, so I got a 5 up. Ooh, failed them all, so that's going to kill 1, 2, and 3. They're all dead.
And what a sad game to not take Bring It Down.
Remember, it's like you can't really think like that, right? Because I play differently if you do take Bring It Down, right? I don't put them there if you do take Bring It Down.
I take tactical every game because 1, I like CP, and 2, it makes it harder for me to plan, which means I can justify not having to do so.
Dude, I'm basically with tactical. Like I'm pretty much right there.
Perfect. I'll do my Beast Boss on Squigosaur into your truck.
Let's see it, baby.
So let's go 7 attack.
7 attacks with the Beast Chopper. Hitting on 2s.
Hitting on 2s.
1 explosion, 1
explosion. Strength 7.
Alright, so this is anti-vehicle monster.
Anti-monster.
4 up.
Anti-monster. Yep.
So that's just 4 damage I take. And
indeed it is.
None of those win me. So I'm down to 6.
Wonderful. And then on the 3 attacks with the Squigosaur Jaws. 2 hit, strength 7 to 8, so 4's up.
Yep.
Both of those wound. 1 of which is devastating, so 3 wounds go straight through.
Absolutely. So I'm down to 3, and then this is AP2, so I get a 6. So I took 6. Yeah, I took 4, then I just took 3, so I'm down to 3. And I failed it, so I take another 3, and do I blow? I do! You know what? I actually am going to spend a CP here, because I don't want to blow all my shit up.
Understandable.
Oh, but I can't move through the wall, so there's really no reason to spend a CP here, so I guess I'm just going to blow all my shit up. Okay, so let's hit my truck.
Could you not get your truck with the CP forward and then down a little bit to be behind?
Yeah, but that was your beast boss, so you were hitting this purple truck, right?
Yeah, no. So could you? Is there not enough movement to get through to just diagonally down?
I can't move over my vehicles and monsters. I can just move through my units and your units.
Can you? I thought you could, but it would give you a desperate escape test.
No. Kareen, can someone pull up Kareen for me? Because my phone is on the fritz. I can't pull it up while we're talking.
Give me 2 seconds. I can look at it for you now.
Yeah, it doesn't let you move over vehicles and monsters unless I'm horribly mistaken.
Your unit can move over enemy units, excluding monsters and vehicles as if they were not there. Apologies, I was misleading you.
That's what it is. Yeah. So it can't be done. So let's just blow some things up. Let's blow my. I put the wounds on the purple truck instead of the blue. No big deal. Well, let's blow the blue truck up. He's gonna take just 1, so that blue's actually to 9, not to 6. He's about to die anyway, so it doesn't really matter. And then let's see how many wounds on the Death Cult is. They take 3. So we'll just do this. Poof, poof, poof. Then we'll go into the Snaggas. They'll take 2, so 6 up Feel No Pains. Failed both, so 2 die. 1. So he dies. And he dies. And then into my knobs. They'll take a D3. Boop. Take 2, so 1 knob dies. And then into my Gretchen. Poof. 2 die. Alright. And that should be everything. Yeah, that's everything. Alright, and then
so
your
my
Beast Boss, he's going to take 3. Hello.
So that'll be 3 on a 4-up.
Takes 1.
He takes 1. Into my Squidhog boys.
And to your Squidhog boys, you will take just 2.
Apologies, my yellow guys playing up, so you do this by hand. Take 2, and 1 is on 1, so he will go. And these are mortals.
You get Feel No Pains. You get 5 Feel No Pains.
I'll put him back. Feel No Pain 1. Nope, so he's definitely gone, and then the other one
Stays.
gone. So yep, just this guy goes.
Cool.
Then pile and consolidate on this, so they're all going to fight.
Yep. And then you can also consolidate your Beast Boss back onto the point if you want. But I don't know if you do. Oh wait, no, he would have to go into the truck actually because he can.
Yeah, I will choose not to move him then.
Cool.
So it's going to be 12 attacks with the Squidhog Jaws first.
Hitting on 2s.
Hit on please with the.
Oh, 3.
So I'm doing it in the order. Of
yeah, this is a Squidhog.
Yeah, I just do it in the order of the data sheet. And that's going to be 2 exploding.
Yep.
So let me put them on.
Oh,
There we go.
I gotcha.
Strength
7 right
7,
now.
so 5 and 6s.
Yep. I get a 5 armor save from this. Right, so that's 6 damage. So I have 2 left.
Perfect, and then another 12 attacks on 2s.
1 explosion, so you're good.
Yep. Yeah, it was an explosion.
And then 4.
And then 4s. There we go.
Oh, that was bad.
That's
right.
okay.
5 ups. Save them all. Okay.
And then knob on Smash a Squig. He's quickly put his data. I did have his data sheet open. Apologies.
Sorry, you got 6 attacks right now because you're in the Waaagh. Hitting on 2s, strength 7, AP 1, damage 2.
That all stays. Hitting on. Yep. So AP 4. There we go.
Anti-monster vehicle 3 up.
It is.
Yep.
And then AP 1.
Alright, AP 1, so 5s. And I die. Alright, do I blow up? Oh my gosh, what is happening?
Yeah, I think more trucks have blown up in this game than in all my other games.
I am actually spending a CP to blow up right there. So I'll just rotate like this, and then I'll move right over your guys, and I'll end like right here or something. So I'm only going to hit your squigs, and I might hit your truck as well. Yeah, I'll hit your truck.
You will hit my truck.
All right, so because I definitely don't want to blow up my guys again. All right, so let's hit your squig dogs for 3.
I think they're all healthy, so I'll do Feel No Pains.
Yep. Good one.
That's a long one. 1 dice.
This is the most explosions I've ever seen. All right, going into the beast boss. Take 1.
Feel No Pain.
Good, and then
into
your
the truck.
Take 1. He just takes 1. That's freaking hilarious. I really didn't expect all those explosions, but I'm still kind of happy for it. Okay,
yeah,
cool.
Fantastic. You have a super chat from John Thacker.
Oh, sorry, buddy. I wasn't. Oh, look at you, John Thacker, coming in with Go Orks. You beautiful man. Go green. Green is beautiful. I do actually have purple orcs, which I know is a surprise for everyone because who's ever seen a purple orc? But yeah, John Thacker, you're awesome. Thanks for the support, man. Little things like that are really appreciated. So I think that's everything, wasn't it?
Yep. I score 5 per 10 being target.
Heck yeah, you do. And you get 5 Onyx and Battle Lines.
I do. I do.
So actually, at this point in time, how are you currently feeling about this game? Because you do actually have a large points lead. Is that enough to let you think that you're doing okay? I'm curious how you're feeling.
I definitely feel very good.
Cool.
But I know that games are massively swung in the back half of the turns, and I also look at the difference in the board. I think that next turn, I don't think you're going to score lots. I think you're going to have to spend time chewing through me with a 5 invul along the board. Mm-hmm. I think turn 3 onwards, I'm going to go from scoring lots of primary and secondary to not scoring much at all.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm feeling good.
Cool.
But not as good as I'm sure you're feeling about the game.
Okay. Yeah, so where I'm at right now is I actually think you have scored really, really well, which is good. But I have put you in a position that when I Waaagh next turn, you're going to be a little bit screwed. So basically, what my plan is, kind of regardless of what I draw, is I am going to end up ringing this truck with my aggression, and I'm not going to let you disembark your knobs.
Which is very fair.
Yeah, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm probably going to disembark all my flash kits, and they're going to shoot the crap out of your aggression. So that in
Yep.
my waff, and then if anything survives, I'll just charge them, and I'll charge Mosrog. Um, or honestly, maybe I even let the move the truck over here and kill these guys because I don't really think I have a whole lot of firepower coming over here right now. I don't know. Let's go on to my turn and let's see what we got.
Just a quick one. Mice primarily that turn. Would it have been 9 again?
No,
Or less than?
you only had 9. You should have had 9 in round 2, not round 1.
Do you know, apologies. I was looking at it. I was getting very confused where all my stuff was gone.
Understood.
And I'll give the 10 to you.
On to me. Okay.
Do you get a CP?
Let's find out. So we'll go and get rid of your secondaries. Let's draw my secondaries. I'm gonna get a defense stronghold and a no prisoners. Actually, probably pretty good draws for me this turn. Let's see if I grab CP.
Yeah.
I don't. So I'm on 2. I should be on 2, and you should be on 2. Excellent. Let us play some freaking Warhammer, baby. Now I do have to be wary because you do have some rapid ingresses that you can drop in.
I do, and I'm very much hoping to get something sneaky onto your backline and scare your Gretchen.
Yeah, I bet you are. So let's just go ahead and move some Def Copters on up. We'll just do like this, I think. And we'll do like that, and then 1 inch this way, or oh my gosh, just do 1 inch. And this guy could come right here. All right. Oh, and I don't score any primary. You put me on 0. Well done, sir.
Which is good.
Yeah,
I always have known the Orc gameplay is to score strong early and late. But what I am scared of this game is sites of power. You've got Moz, Snobs and Smasher Squigs, Beast Bosses, something else I'm forgetting, and I think you can very easily max sites of power and get your 9 plus your 3 mages, and I think that the gap between us now is going to be massively different by turn 4 in your favor.
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty comfortable right now. So I got these Def Copters. They're going to move up over here. I think your Beast Boss just probably won't die. So let's go ahead and move these Gretchen on up. Oh, all right. Now we'll move them up. I'm just going to go ahead and turn these things off. Let's turn this off. Because I really want to ring your truck. That would be ideal for me. That's a very easy charge, 3-incher. Oh no. What are you doing? Come back, my grab hand. Don't be a ruler. And I just finished Baldur's Gate, my first run through, by the way. Holy crap.
How was it?
Bro, oh my gosh. I put
what class? Such a good game. What class on this did you get?
I was monk this round. I did the Shadow Monk. It was so sick. And honestly, I was so thrilled. My next run through I just started last night, and I'm doing a Dark Urge run through now.
Ooh, lovely.
And it's going to be a Oathbreaker Paladin.
Very fitting.
But I always play a good guy, regardless, because I don't know why I don't like being evil.
I'm the exact same way. I had a playthrough. I thought I'm gonna play an evil character. Load up. I click the first evil option, and I feel awful.
Yeah, I just can't do it.
Yeah, just feel too bad.
Yeah, I just can't freaking do it. Let's go ahead and bring these knobs. I think we'll just move them. Oh, why aren't I? There we go. And we'll just kind of move them like this. Boop. And then these guys can come on up like this. And I'll just move that guy who's being pathetic there. He can't be inside the war boss, so I'll fix that. Don't be inside the war boss. Don't kick the baby. So they'll go there. Over here, this is actually the question with my flash kits, because I am actually a little bit... Actually, killing all this isn't super easy for me right now. Because you're going to -1 to wound these dudes. So I think my gits actually have to handle that. So that means Moz has to handle all the Gretchen. So I probably just split fire my gits. Yeah, that's probably what I end up doing. So let's see, how far can I get out? They get out 3. So I can get all of my gits to be right here, and they can shoot the crap out of you, and then I can also just charge back over here. Yeah, that works. That's what I'll do.
Could you not potentially either tank shock into the guts alongside Muzz, or because Muzz also gets to shoot, doesn't he, with his thump gun?
Yeah. I mean, I'm not actually that concerned about doing it right, but it could be a little bit annoying. So I want to put myself in the position where I don't have to use CP to bail myself out,
Yeah,
right?
that's very understandable.
Because I don't mind using CP to bail myself, but I don't want to, especially since I haven't rolled for my Gretchen yet, so I'm a little bit further down on CP than I was expecting. So I think I'll probably just move my gets through here. I will see and blast. I'll just Danny DeVito it. So anyway, I started blasting, and then
Fantastic reference.
thank you. Danny DeVito is he's not actually my spirit animal, but I do love him.
So funny story. I used to live in a flat with my partner and a couple of housemates, like her sister and such.
Yeah.
We had a Danny DeVito cutout, which my partner got for her birthday. And what we used to do is you'd all come back after having your beers there, and you'd think the funniest people in the world. You put the Danny DeVito right on the opening of the upstairs bathroom. So you get up in the middle of the night, go to leave yourself, bam, it's Danny. It's like a life-size Danny DeVito, and it would every single time it would scare the crap out of me. And the funniest thing is you put it there, and you just sort of assume someone else has seen it. Get up in the morning, walk in, and you just jump because no one's been DeVito'd that night.
That is really, really funny, and it makes me happy, and it makes me really, really excited to meet you someday and share a pint because that sounds glorious.
Oh, I'll have to bring a Danny DeVito cutout.
Yeah, if you don't bring a Danny DeVito cutout, I mean, is it ever,
yeah, of course.
was it ever even real? I mean,
there's not even a meet-up without a Danny DeVito cutout.
All right, let's go and grab some this dude, and we'll just, I don't know, we're gonna put them right here in the corner. I know you never put baby in the corner, but we're gonna do it. Do. And they move 8 because they've got follow me. Oh, I owe you a battle shock on these squig
That's it. Absolutely no worries at all.
Let me roll that. Boop. That would be a resounding get fucked, nerd. As we'll just move them just ever so slightly. Okay. All this moved. Where's my screening? I'll probably actually end up leaving my beast boss here because I don't want you. Oh, let's see. So you're going out here. It's 9. I can basically easily keep this kept with these guys, or even with them. So a rapid ingress target is going to be hard for you because you would have to rapid ingress them out here. You could then still advance and charge them in, but then I just react a little bit differently if you do rapid ingress. It's okay. Yeah, I think I'm probably pretty happy.
Is that your movement?
Yeah, I don't think it is. That's a little frustrating, isn't it? Yeah, let's just bring this truck to be over here. And we'll have them kind of block a little bit of movement as well. Yep, that's what we'll do. Okay, now that is going to be the end of my movement. On to your turn. Would you like to have rapid ingressor?
Can I fit my copters in the back here? My thought process is, if I can, I will.
Cool. Oh. Yep. Ugh. Let's see here. Yep, you can easily do it. No problems.
But I'll do that. Thought process being, if you want to come deal with these, I'm now pulling you on a big charge the other way, cool. Which gives me another turn of scoring 6 on this one if you don't clear it out. And I feel like the Beast Boss and Snagger Boys would do lots of work towards clearing this out. I think the Flash Kits, by making you come here, shoot your Git, and then have to charge them away to the guts, I feel like if I can put this here, cool. I'm going to make that decision harder for you. And I can also shoot these and, like you said, fly in and do some absolute carnage on your backfield objective.
Well, we all love carnage, don't we? So let's get into some shooting, everybody. Let me just check chat real fast. Um, feel bad sending food back when he goes out to eat. How can you possibly be mean to a video game NPC? That's hilarious. Now Big Kahuna's talking about the Danny DeVito custom Warboss mini on Etsy. There's apparently a Danny DeVito custom Warboss mini for $200 on Etsy. That is just glorious. All right. Okay, so shooting phase, everyone. I am just going to go ahead and open up with the Defcopters. We'll shoot the Squighogs. That's going to be 3d3 shots. And I'm not going to grenades right now. So it's going to be 6 plus 1, so 7. And you're not blasting, so just 7. All right, hitting you on 5s.
Yep.
Oh my gosh. All right, spikes.
Lovely hit.
And then I'm going to wound you on 3s. And Twin Leech, because Twin Leech is awesome. That's going to be 5.
Perfect. 5 ups.
All right, so that's going to be 3 fails. 3
And
damage
then I'll
each.
do these. Yep. If I put this here and take this off.
Yep. All right, 1 dice.
What? This one dies. Then for the next dice,
Dies. Oh, jeez.
this one dies. And then for the last one, into the knob on Smasher Squig. He takes 2. He's down to 3 HP.
Okay, well, that was these Defcopters are good, people. They're good. Let's go ahead and shoot my Mr. Maz. He will shoot your Gretchen. It's gonna be
Indeed he will.
D3. All right, plus 2 for blast.
Indeed is.
5s, 1 hits, and he'll wound you on a sweet 2. That's 1 wound. On your
5 up.
Die, Gretchen.
Goodbye, singular glot at the back.
I'll have my 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 Gretchen shoot your Gretchen. Pew. That's going to be 3 hits. And then wound you on 4s. 2 wounds.
5 ups.
2
Nothing.
Gretchen.
2
die.
more Gretchen go.
Poof, poof.
Grab these 2 at the back here.
Yep, yep. Then let's go ahead and shoot 1, 2, and 3 Beast Nagas. Hitting you on 5s. What am I doing? Come on. Hitting on 5s.
Cooper's here. Johnny loads dice. See, copters are hot AF.
That's going to be 1 wound on your Gretchen from the Beast Nagas.
I'm 5 up. They save it.
Oh, those Gretchen are alive.
Gretchen will never die.
Will never die. Oh, yes, please. So once again, everyone, my wife is amazing, and she brings me beer while I stream. So I'm blessed. Living that awesome life. I got 2 flash kits shooting Gretchen, which is hilarious sounding. And then I have, let's say 1, 2. I got 7 Gretchen. I got 8 Gretchen shooting into Squighog Boys, or let's see, Captain Badrock shooting into Squighog Boys, along with 6 Gits, and then 2 Gits will shoot the knobs.
Perfect. What order do you want to do it in?
Thank you, wife. Let's do 2 into the Gretchen first. So that's going to be 8 shots for them.
Would that? So how would closest eligible target work here?
They
So
are
your
the
closest eligible
closest-
target.
Is
Is it done on a done per model? Fantastic.
Yep, it's done per model, as far as I can tell. So we're hitting on 5s here. And I'm going to re-roll everything that's not a 5 or 6. All right, that works. That's going to be 2 explosions. And we're going to wound you on 2s. All right, so it's going to be 6 saves on the Gretchen.
There you go. Make 2. 4 of them are gone.
All right, and so Big Kahuna, you were asking the question, why do people like Gits? This is why. Are you going to use a -1 to wound on your Squighogs?
I think I definitely should.
Why? I'm not telling you not to. I just want to know why.
So my thought process is, this point in the coming turns is almost certainly gone.
Yes.
My entire game plan here, as I want to delay you scoring it because it is 6 points for me whilst the squad remains alive.
Mm-hmm.
You split your fire at it. You've had to shoot 2 lots of gots, and you have to shoot it now. You split your fire, so that's 6 going into it.
Mm-hmm.
Anything I can claw and keep alive makes everything harder for you throughout this turn. I've given you a bit of a predicament here of where these snaggers go.
Cool.
If you pull them back, I can fly away. I can do shenanigans. I can be a menace. Which is amazing.
I think I'm too close to you here, by the way. I need to back off.
Yeah, you are.
Sorry
Feel
about
free. Would that change my ability to beat Ingress? Because it would put me more over here, wouldn't it?
Yeah, you could. I think you can still do it. You might just have to put them over here. You can take that back because I fucked that up. Sorry about that.
I'm more than happy to have them there. Yeah, what they're doing is still the exact same.
Okay. Cool.
It means that you either have to fall back with them and shoot, which I can fall back, fly away, and just go cause havoc somewhere else.
Yep.
Or it means that you're still committing stuff to this flank, and the more stuff you commit here, the more less threatening the mid is, because your mods are going to be tied up killing grots and nothing else.
Cool.
And then this side on the right is effectively Gonzo, chucking like on my turn when I bring some squigs in from the Zerv with here we go to try and do anything. It's not going to do anything. All I want to do is claw onto this point for absolute dear life.
Well, also remember, here we go can only be used on infantry, so you can't use that on your squig hogs.
Absolutely correct. I completely incorrect on that one.
Yeah, and cool. That's gonna put you down on 0 CP though.
It will.
Yep, because you had to spend it for rapid ingress, right?
For the ingress and the thing, but I'll gain one on my next turn,
Yes,
and
sir.
potentially gain another if my Gretchen on home field feel like working.
Well, then let's freaking go, baby. Let's do the Cat Badrock first. So we'll have.
Is he using his hazardous ability
He's
or not?
100% using his freaking hazardous ability. You know why? Because Captain Badrock is Captain Bad what? Let's see, Mr. Captain here. And his ranged weapon. We got 3 shots, baby. And he will be shooting his hazardous, which sustains its 1. Let's hit. All right, that's going to be rerolls for those 2. Woo. So that's going to be 2 hits. Then he's going to be wounding you on 4s. That's just 1 wound. It's going to be on your invuln, 3 damage. All right, 3 damage, sir.
There you go. I'll got some of your dice.
Cool, 1 dice.
Ooh, for the move. Goodbye. Squickle boy at the back. Actually, if I pull them.
I pass my hazardous.
There you go.
All right, and then I've got 6 gets. So that's going to be 6, and I believe those are the 6 were. Well, he was right here, right?
Yeah, he was.
Right.
Yeah, so definitely closest eligible target.
Probably actually for only one of them. So I'm just going to say it was just only one of them because these guys are clearly closer to here. So we'll go with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 into them, and I'll just add 1 extra dice. 6 times 3 is 18, right? That's math.
Your math is much better than mine.
I think that's correct. And then I'll just add 1 extra dice because 1 guy was closer. Hitting all 5s, and let's reroll those. Oof. All right, cool. And
lots of sustained as well.
Pretty good. So that's going to give me 6 bonus shots. And then I'm going to wound you on 6s. Oh, jeez. All right. Okay, sorry, buddy.
That's right, on the info.
Yeah. All right. Oh, no. Okay. So that's
I'm going to delete these dice here just so I don't get confused.
You could actually just add an extra 5 in and click ordered roll, and that would do it for you.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah. So the first one, guy takes 1 wound. Second roll, he takes 2. Third roll, takes 1. So that's how you would read that.
Ah, perfect. So he's alive.
Dead.
He's dead. He's
takes 1, takes
dead.
That 2. Yeah, so 1 dies off the first 2, and then the other dies off the second 3.
Wonderful.
Cool. And then we're going to have 2 going into the knobs. And those will be at 4 each, so that'll be another 8 shots. Hitting on 5s. Rerolling. Cool. And that's just going to be 2 explosions. Pretty good. And then I'm going to be wounding you on 4s because I'm higher strength, but you're -1 wound. And that's going to be 3 saves there.
Let's give it a go.
Knob
Make
dies,
1.
and Warboss takes 2.
Which I'm absolutely A-okay with because, yeah, I'm okay with that. It feels good.
Nice. And if it feels good to you, then that's all that matters. Cool. And then let's just shoot some pistols from the Beast Negas. We'll shoot 5 into that knob and smash squig. I'm not even going to bother shooting those. I don't care. Okay, cool. So I think that's all the shooting. And I believe it is time for... Oh, the truck can shoot, can't he? He'll shoot Gretchen. Yeah. It's just
very understandable.
3 shots.
I think you get rapid fire. Oh, no, it's 36, isn't it?
So, is it 36? Oh, yeah, it is 36. That would be rapid fire then, right? Because 36 is... Yeah, that's rapid fire. You're right. So that is rapid fire.
Yeah, because it's 15.4 to the one head.
All right, so that's going to be 2 hits, and when you on 2s. 2 saves. Oh, spicy. Should not have forgot it. Cool. Then let's just go on into the charge phase. I am going to run my knob on Smash a Squig into your knob on Smash a Squig. Yes. Because you won't get points because you won't control this. Because all I got to do is have one of these Beast Nagas touching this, and that's going to be OC2.
Yep.
And you only have OC3 on there, right?
The truck, and then... Yeah, so OC 4,
okay. OC 3,
5.
4, 5. So you got OC 5. All right, so all I got to do is get OC that on there. Well, you know what? I don't like these Death Copters being here.
I didn't think you would, which is why I put them there. Because
so you know what I'm going to do?
9-inch charge?
I'm going to go for a 12-inch charge with my truck first, because why the hell not? All right, that doesn't do it. Now, let's go for a 9-inch charge into the Death Copters.
We just double check if you can not get it shorter than that.
Failed that, and I think I will just go for it. I'm going to spend some of the CP there because I really would like them dead now. No, well, they don't go. All right, so then the Flash Hits just have to go and kill all these guys. That's fine with me. So we'll do the Knob on Smash Squig. He'll go into the truck and the... he's only going into the Knob on Smash Squig.
Very understandable.
Because I don't want to fail that charge. He gives me that sweet, sweet 5. Cool. All right, and then I'll throw my Gits, and they'll go into the War Boss. There it is.
And they all get into the War Boss.
We just gotta stay outside of an inch of him, and we'll just shift these guys. So they'll be
There you go. I think you're slowly converting Big Kahuna. Just saying, Flash Hit's making more and more sense to me, lol. Yeah, I think I've been converted as well.
Yes. Now, I was one of the guys who needed to be converted for Flash Hits, so don't worry. You're not alone.
Yeah,
I always target this game. I always knew they were good, right? I was just like, I resisted.
Yeah, I really love your list because you've traded a lot of killing power into different units. So you've got Beast Boys, Beast Snaggers with Beast Boss, which I love as a unit. I think is incredible. You've got your Copters, which I think are incredible again. They've done so much work. And you have one squad of 10 knobs, and I think that is fantastic.
Thanks, man. I'm unconvinced on the double Deathcopter squads, but I'm generally pretty happy.
I think one is always so amazing because they just do so much, and I definitely feel your video put the idea in my head. There's definitely some places, especially on GW terrain, for some very, very cheeky plunging fire.
I think so. So we're gonna throw a Maz into them. He can't fail, so I'm just gonna do that. And then I'm going to ring around the rosy with my Grotz into your truck.
Yep.
That's 7. That's basically all I really needed. So I'll get him as far as I can. And then what we'll do is we will get you right about there. What you doing, sir? What you doing, sir? We'll do this. Oh no. Graphic engines. Why are you being jerks? I know these guys technically have to be base-to-base guys. The graphics engine is a little
yeah, the truck's very annoying, so just get them in better. We all know the intention.
Nice.
Cooper has said should have charged Snaggers into the hogs and split them in 2 directions, maybe to pile into the Copters. Charge hogs first to block basing for Snaggers, of course.
No, because if you did that, then the charge rules now clarify every model in your unit have to go closer to the charged unit. So it really wouldn't actually work.
Yeah, because your Snaggers are very, very close to me.
Yeah, so there's no way they could have ever been. And since I had the Gits here to handle it, if I screwed up, then I just don't care, right? Like maybe I should have saved that charge for last in case I failed one of these charges. Actually, I definitely should have done that, but like otherwise, it's basically a fine. Okay, so then we will go ahead and grow the knobs into your Smash Knob. Yep. And screw. Yep. We'll just the Smash Knob, I think. That's good.
I think that's the play. I think you want to get all of your Snaggers into the Beast Boss, don't you? Because you benefit massively.
Yeah, because I'm gonna have the Beast Boss probably try to just slaughter him.
The thing I love as well is lore-wise, Orks vs Orks is a matchup that makes complete sense.
Perfect sense, right? So, what I roll? I rolled 8. All right, that works. Yeah, we'll just drop you there.
And am I right in saying that you can't base me through the wall with this war boss because you've had a charge, because your charge can go outside the wall, you have to go outside the wall.
Yeah, you're only allowed to stand in the wall if you can't engage any other way.
Perfect.
Similar to the Beast Snaggers.
Just trying to see how you could get your war boss in, but I think you're going to get him in on your pile end anyway.
Yeah, for sure.
So now none of your Snaggers can fight in the wall because you've made a charge.
Correct. And
Fantastic.
I can do this, right? So
I think most of those, if not all, would most certainly get a chance to fight.
everyone's gonna fight regardless, because you can still fight through a wall, right?
Yeah, yeah. So you could just bring these into a line here, and then
Yeah.
your beast boss comes in and spaces behind.
Nah, he can fight you right here
Yeah, that makes sense.
because you're within an inch of the wall, right? Because you charged my truck.
I did.
Yep. That's how the beast boss killed my truck. My truck blew up and killed all my dudes.
Which I remember fondly.
Yeah.
I think
Let's
my
do
army's
this.
MVP have been your trucks blowing up this
Dude,
game,
my
which is
trucks are total
absolutely
jerks.
fantastic.
Okay, so that made it. So basically, all the charges I needed kind of went off, and let's just go ahead and do some quick slaughter. You don't have CP to interrupt. You don't have CP to -1 to wound me, so I'm basically good to go. So we'll go ahead and hit the knob on Smash Squig and Squig Hog Boys into your dude. So let's do my knob. I've got 5 techs, and I'm gonna be hitting on 2s. Yeah, it's gonna be 2 explosions, and I'm gonna be wounding on 4s. All right, that's going to be 4 saves, AP1.
5 ups.
All right,
Make
that's 6 damage.
This is into my smash squeak, isn't it?
Yeah. Yep.
So we'll roll him for his feel no pains, and
Okay.
he is Gonzo.
Then that's going to be 1, 2. Let's just go ahead and pile these guys in a little bit, I suppose. Right there, and then Bad Rock can go here, and then you can go here. I'm basically just maximizing all the attacks here. All right, now everyone can fight. Do you want me to roll all that, or do you just want to pick the war boss up?
Oh, I'll pick him up.
Okay, cool.
He is most certainly dead.
Cheers. Then we'll do Mazrog, and actually, let's just go ahead and pile these guys like this.
I'm also happy to just pick the gods up. I don't think they've stand a chance against Muslug.
All right, cool. That's fine.
If there's any other unit, or if there's more of them, I would. But I think the chance of you rolling, 6 attacks into
Heavy.
2s into 2s.
And then the big Champa as well. That'd be
Yeah. Those are some devoured Gretchen.
Let's do the Snaggers. I actually think I will fish on this one, so I'll spend a CP. And I'll go for exploding 5s. So let's just do the Beast Boss first. I'm going to do his small attacks, because why the heck wouldn't you do his small attacks in this certain situation, everybody? Because I'm just going to be fishing to get dev wounds out. So this is going to be the Beast Chopper. That's going to be 6 attacks.
Yeah, hang on, sorry. What is the thought process on Chopper over Claw in this here? You said small attacks.
Yeah, so I'm going to use the Chopper because since I'm attacking a monster or vehicle, I get dev wounds on 4s. So I don't care about your save.
But you get dev wounds anyway with the Snagger Claw.
Yeah, but I get more. But I get more attacks.
Right, so yeah, it's a sheer numbers game.
Yeah, it's just the numbers. So 6s. I spent 1 CP to explode on 5s. I'll just go ahead and reroll all those things that aren't a 5. Cool, that's good. So that's going to get me 4 explosions. All right, and then I'm going to wound you on 4s. Okay, so you take 10 damage.
Nice. So, thank you, sir. You're very kind.
Cool, so you take 4 damage.
Lovely, and 4 take away 8. 8 take away 4?
Yep, so
is 4.
All right, and then we will do the Snagging Up.
No, I think I have been completely sold on Beast Boss and Snaggers here.
Oh, dude,
he is such a scary unit.
So
yeah.
good. That's going to be 3 explosions on the Maganob, who wounds you on 5s. That's going to be 1 wound, 2 damage.
5 ups.
Cool,
I make it.
And then we'll just do all the beast snaggers. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
So are you not super scared of precision? One thing I have realized with an Orc army is a lot of your things get so much stronger by having a leader. Are you not scared that people can kind of handicap you with a bit of tactical leader sniping? Or is that not really something that is super viable in practice?
I don't think it matters at all, sir, to be honest with you. That's 6 saves, AP1, damage 1. Okay.
No saves, and...
All right, take 4 more. That
is a dead thing. Does he blow up? He does not.
So let's answer that question though, because I think it's a valuable question. No, I'm not really concerned, and the reason why is, I just don't care if you precision me. It's irrelevant. You're never going to do it in shooting because I'm never going to let you see me if I'm not inside a truck. So it's going to be impossible to precision me from shooting. Basically, unless I'm just a bad player, which I'm planning on not being a bad player. And then in melee, I mean, if you're going to precision me, chances are it's going to be a place where I'm going to be fighting on death anyway. You know? So it's just like,
Yeah, and then I guess if
just
you
don't
fight on
care.
death, you still keep the bonuses, don't you? Because it's
Mhm.
for the entire phase, as it's a persisting effect. Is it
Yes.
persisting?
Yeah.
Yes.
So I just don't care, to be honest with you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 knobs. 7 times 3 is gonna be 21. I'm gonna hit you on threes, and I'm gonna explode on fives. Or on sixes, not five, sorry. That's gonna be 5 explosions. And then I'm gonna wound you on threes. AP2 damage 2.
Right.
Alright, homeboy's dead. I'm
Is this on my singular knob on Smash or Squig?
It is. I mean, you do
Ah,
technically get field pains there, but
I'm happy just to pick him up.
yeah,
I don't.
okay. Yeah, he's gone. We'll consolidate these guys a little bit closer to the objective as well. And we'll just leave it.
Question for you: would you ever do a teaching stream playing Orks versus a different faction?
Yeah, I run Custodes on here. I've run Space Marines on here. I've done quite a few of them actually, guys. So I know right now I'm actually learning Drukhari. So I'll do teaching streams. You can play whatever army you want, and you can basically request me to play whatever army you want. There's some armies that I'm just not good enough, and if that's the case, then either I'll say no, or I'll ask one of my buddies if they want to come on and do it. And I know I've got some very competent friends who like to actually come on, who like to come on and do things as well. Obviously only if they're comfortable. So yeah, there's lots of armies. I run Custodes at a real high level. I can play GSC fairly well still. I do Tyranids now. I'm learning Drukhari. I'm actually really excited to do some more Drukhari. But those are the armies I can run really efficiently, and then Space Marines I'm pretty solid with as well. So that was a long-winded answer, but thanks for the question. But if you guys ever want to get featured in a teaching stream like Ian's doing right now, basically the way that works is if you just got to be a member. You support me, I support you at the $4 a month tier, and basically I try to do 2 of these a month, and I just ask all my members like, hey, who wants to jump in on teaching stream? And people are like, hey, me. And I'm like, great. What do you want to do? And that's kind of how we select it. I just select the participant from the members area. I also do private coaching if you want to do coaching, but that's a little bit different. So, all right, so that's everything I killed for this turn. Let's see, what did I score? I scored no
I
prisoners
believe you
easily for
maxed
3.
no business.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
5, no problem there.
And defend stronghold is end of my next turn, isn't it?
Yeah, so you might be able to get that from me. And that's pretty good. So let's go on into your turn.
Perfect. I don't owe you any battle shocks because all of my stuff is dead, which is a fantastic place to be in.
I did get 3, by the way. Sorry, I forgot that I had this objective.
Yes. No, you did.
Yep.
But let's see my secondary and see what I can do to win.
Mhm.
Ooh, that's weird.
You know what? I'm not going to hit you with my Gretchen, but go ahead and hit me with your truck because you might be able to free some space with your truck.
Good shout. Let me check.
Yeah, I'm not going to bother swinging here, but it might be valuable for you to swing.
Perfect. So that'll be 4 attacks because I'm still technically on the Waaagh.
Heck yes, sir.
Nothing on that one.
Jeez. All right. Well, maybe it didn't work.
And then the wrecking ball. There we go.
You only get 1 attack with the wrecking ball.
Oh, I do.
Yeah, it's an extra attack. So
I have misplayed. There we go. And that's gone.
Yeah. So that's really easy to make that mistake, guys. So extra attacks do not get bonus attacks during the Waaagh. You can never increase the amount of attacks from extra attacks. That doesn't mean extra attacks can't explode. They totally can, because when you have a sustained hit, you're not making another attack. You're just getting an extra hit. It can be a little confusing.
No, that makes sense. Like looking at the board and my secondaries, I have got engage on all fronts and investigate signals. So
nice.
I think I can comfortably score a lot of these. So
yep.
First things first, I'm going to see if I gain an extra CP from my Gretchen.
Let's see if some Gretchen wants to. Oh, the Gretchen showed up.
I do. Wonderful.
Nice.
Primary wise, I'm only going to score 3 on primary.
Yeah,
which is okay. Oh, perfect. You are an absolute gentleman.
I got you, potato chip.
Right, so it's show engage. It's battle on 3, so I can come in on most of board edges. If I show strat reserves as well.
Oh, hey, Cooper has something really interesting to say here, which is really rare for him. I'm just kidding, buddy. I love you, Cooper. You know I do. But yeah, so right here, he says that importantly, you can also never reduce extra attacks either. So like if certain other armies might have you get -1 to your attack profile, you can't get extra attacks, but you also can't reduce the extra attacks. That's actually very important to know. I had never thought of that. Thank you for pointing that out, my man. Appreciate that.
So on engage, yeah, is engage wholly within? It is, isn't it?
Yeah, you just have to be more than 3 inches away from a table.
So this truck is going to have to move.
Yep.
I can put some Storm Boys into this backfield objective over here.
That would work.
Uh,
Now you can use Here We Go on these Storm Boys, by the way.
So the reason I don't think I want to is I don't know how much of a difference they're going to make into charging you. Ooh, can I get them in here?
That might be a little bit tough. I did intentionally leave this Copta a little bit back here. Nah, it's not happening.
It is not happening. Doesn't look like.
Yeah, I think I got you there.
You definitely got me here.
And then my beast boss is within.
Yeah. Is there anywhere else I can chuck him in this table quarter?
0 chance right there, 0 chance right here. So this table quarter you're not getting.
Nope, that's fine. In that case, I'm going to put them in this top corner.
Cool. And investigate a signal.
Because, yes. And also, it means that I can now try again with my... what they call copters.
Hey.
So if I hide engage, strap reserves, I need to think where I want to put some squigs. And to be honest, I don't actually know where. I'm thinking...
So what do we have here? Let's think. So your knobs are going to get to come out, and they're going to... Oh, by the way, I'm in the Waaagh now.
Yes, you are.
This is a new battle round, so I'm in the Waaagh now. So your knobs will get to come out, and they'll get to come in here, right? I mean, I assume that's what you do with the knobs.
Yeah.
You're certainly not going to send them after Moz. So that's what your knobs are doing. You're going to fall back with your truck so that you can guarantee that at least something survives over here and that you will score engage because your knobs might end up dying. They might not die, but they also might die. Then you're probably going to want to teleport this weird boy over here.
For signals, which is exactly what I'm thinking.
And then these Gretchen, they won't be able to score signals in this camp, I don't think. Because I think they're a little too far away to get and do the action.
Then I wonder, do I go squigs in this corner for signals?
Oh, that feels so bad.
Oh, I know it
feels so bad.
It feels awful, doesn't it?
Oh, I hate hearing you say. Honestly, I say no.
I know, but I also want to say no. But I can't think of anywhere on the board where, apart from deploying them turn 1 and not deserving them, these squigs will go. I actually feel dirty saying it. To be honest with you, I feel filthy.
Here's what you do. I think your squig hogs come over here. I think the hogs come over here. You throw the squig bombs, end up killing Kakapta, or you kill some more knobs, which decreases my hit back into your knobs over here. Because remember, that doesn't count as a shooting attack. That's just at the end of your normal movement phase. So you can still throw the bombs and investigate if you want.
That, I think, is a fantastic idea.
Yeah, that's what we do. That's how we do it.
So that is within there for the knobs. Yep, so I will double squig bomb you.
Yep.
Both go off.
Perfect. Another 4. So you get 2 more.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do indeed.
So yeah, that's what I think. Because now that actually does decrease the amount of damage I'm going to be able to swing back with. Okay, I like that. I think that's the best. I mean, you're in a bad situation, but I think that's the best situation we have.
But it's okay, because a bad situation is a good situation to claw points in. And
hell yeah.
WTC-wise is reduce how much you're going to beat me by. I can definitely not score signals in this corner. So my last bit of movement is going to be these copters going... Is it 12?
Yeah, they 12 copters? Yeah, they move 12.
They're going to move 12 to here. And if I'm really fortunate, I don't believe I am, this copter will not be able to shoot.
Now, the question is, do you want to shoot my Gretchen?
Well, if I shoot and charge your Gretchen... if I shoot your Gretchen, you pull them up, and I do not get to charge.
Yup.
But I can always charge your truck, and if I look at show engage... wow, yeah, no.
No, I think you want to shoot my beast snaggers.
Yeah, I think what I'm going to do actually is ask you very nicely for a move back. Put
Oh,
these
sure.
back here.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, just like that. So that's leaving me on
I do think you.
wanting.
I do think you still charge the Gretchen, but I don't think you want to shoot the Gretchen. Is what I was saying.
Yeah, so what would be the best way to position myself to get a maximum charges onto the what do you call it? Onto the snaggers,
Yeah, no,
and
no.
still have
You
a
want to shoot the snaggers.
yeah. Sorry, shoot. So where would I position to get the best shots onto the snaggers,
The
but also have a realistic charge onto the Gretchen?
shooting the snaggers is just a nice bonus, but it doesn't matter. Getting the charge into the Gretchen is what matters. So that's what's going to score you points and what's going to deny me points.
Yeah,
So
perfect.
it doesn't matter if you shoot the snaggers. It's just nice that you can.
Yeah, so one of them being able to do it, and then two can plink into a truck.
Oh, this guy can clearly see the snaggers from right
Oh,
here. So only one won't shoot the snaggers.
and then yeah, fantastic.
Yeah.
Um,
That's the way you got to think about things, guys. It's like when you fall into a position where you're trying to scramble for points, you don't. I mean, it doesn't matter if he kills the snaggers. It's just kind of a nice bonus if he does. His
yeah, which
job
makes
is
sense.
to make this charge.
So now, where is the best? Is it? I guess the weird boy jumps into this corner and investigates signals.
That's basically the only option.
So let's see if he can do it.
He's good.
He does. I'll just chuck him here,
So that's actually awesome. So you're going to get 6 points on investigate signals. That's a really big deal.
which is absolutely wonderful. So that'll be
You
6
actually
on
do
the
have
list.
quite a points lead now. Now, I definitely think I have what it takes to come back for it, but you have a good points lead.
And I would gain 3 for engagement. Oh, I guess
Yeah,
engagement fronts depends on the copter charge. So we'll
Yeah.
leave that for now.
Exactly.
Like so, this truck's going. I should have done this before I moved my weird boy. So apologies, but that truck's going to disembark. No, I've got yellow skype enabled, but I actually don't know how to use it.
Oh, okay. All right,
Uh,
so no problem. If you want to make like an aura for the trucks, it's going to be 4. Oh, your trucks are not accepting yellow stripe.
which is
Interesting.
which is weird because they
Yeah, because mine accept it, and you took another benefit of being a member of Happy Corporate Wargaming. You could ask Jonathan to hop on TTS and give you models, which he did.
yeah.
Shameless self promotion. But yeah, I don't know. It works on mine. Here, let's do this.
You know, good friends will let you steal their truck for a game. Fantastic.
Dude. Done.
Absolutely fantastic. Very much appreciated. Is that an inch away?
And then actually it should be this one. There we go, because it's squared.
Well, I just drag all these onto this side of the truck.
Pretty much.
No need to worry about move blocking myself.
Nope, you're basically good
because
you can move through your own vehicle, and your vehicle can move over you when it falls back.
winner. Lee's going to move forward 6 just to give me the best charge onto those knobs.
Yep. I'm actually going to overwatch that with my Kutas.
Perfect. If you want to start rolling that,
Yep.
I'm just going to finagle this charge, this movement, just to be a bit more legal.
So it's going to be 8 shots, and it's going to be +6 for blast. So it's going to be 16 or 14 shots.
Yep.
All right.
Hitting on 6s.
Yeah. That's pretty good. Then wound you on 4s. But twin linked, because twin linked is awesome. So 3 wins.
Woo!
6 up armor saves.
Yep.
Kill 3.
No saves. 3 dead knobs. I'll pull. My...
All right, so let's do the counter for right now. How much have the Death Copters killed at this point? They killed
I think
4 squigs. Then they've also killed 3 of these knobs over here. Okay. So they've definitely overpaid for themselves.
Yeah, they are doing fantastic work.
And I actually even forgot to mortal wound bomb you when I moved over you over here too.
Would you like to do it now?
No, of course not, because I've already killed those squigs. But
Yeah. Add it to the counter for the
yeah,
damage
exactly,
done.
dude. Death Copters are good.
I absolutely love them. Truck's going to fall back, so it's going to go 3 inches, and then it's just a 2 here,
Nice.
just to hold the middle, which is fine. And then I think that is my movement phase. Is there anything I'm forgetting to do? I don't believe so. Right, shooting.
Shooting.
2 copters are going to go into your beast daggers first, so that'll be 2d3.
Okay, that's gonna be +4, so that's gonna be 8 shots.
8 shots. I'll steal some of these used dice already.
How dare you,
Hitting
sir?
on 5s and 6s.
Oh, that was good.
Wounding on
3s. Rerolling.
3s.
Swindling.
Swindling.
Dude,
Woo.
Deathcopters are good. 5s. Uh-oh, I rolled well too. Okay.
That's right.
Then I'll just roll these twice. 1 dies and 2 dies.
Wonderful. And then 1 Deathcopter into your truck.
You know, let's leave those. Let's kill these guys, I think. Yep.
3 attacks into the truck.
Mm-hmm.
5s and 6s. Oh, you didn't roll. Put them in the box.
Ooh, 2 hits. Nice. Wounding on 3s. Rerolling. Oh, and you got
Both wound.
5 ups. Saved 1, so it takes 3 damage.
Fantastic. Nothing to shoot over there. Yeah, I'm not going to shoot at the truck. I don't think it's going to change the price of fish. I think no matter what, it's definitely dead next turn. And my knobs are going to shoot into your knobs. So 12 inches.
Yep.
Does that mean they all get to shoot? I believe it does. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I killed 3, so there should be 7. 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so you should have 7. Yep.
You are better at math than I am still. Knobs are it's classical shooting, isn't it? So it's going to be 5s.
And you'll pop their ammo rent for their once per game, so that 6 will be a lethal hit, I assume.
Yep. So 5s and then
all right, so
no wound.
Sweet. 3 up because I got a guy in cover. Saved it.
Yep. No stress on that one at all. And to be honest, I think that
War
is
boss
my
has his combi gun, right?
He does. He does.
And it's rapid fire, so it should be 2 shots if I'm not mistaken.
Indeed is.
Woohoo!
And no hits.
Hot.
Fantastic.
That is hot.
Nothing like orc shooting.
So or flash kits.
Which is the 2 best shooting units we have.
For sure.
Charges. Pupils. I was reading chat.
Oh, how dare you?
Yeah, I was getting distracted.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to charge my knobs into your knobs first.
Cool.
5 inches.
So while you're moving those, I'm going to answer Julian here. So Julian, yeah, dude. So when it comes to my opinion on gray armies, like, because you said you hate playing with models that are gray, bro, I just like playing the game, to be honest with you. And if I have a newer player who wants to play, or a veteran player who's got a new army he wants to play with, but he hasn't had 300 hours to paint it up, I don't care if they're gray. I just like playing the army. If I'm at a tournament and I want to have certain standards for the army, I mean, but the way I look at it, I kind of hate it when tournaments require painting. I feel painting is called battle points, right? So you get 10 points for having your army painted. So if you want to have a guy show up to a tournament who doesn't have a fully painted army, he doesn't get those 10 battle points every game, and he's going to be playing at a 10-point handicap every single game. Then that's on him. I think that's totally reasonable. But yeah, if it's just a practice game and someone's got a new army they want to play around with, absolutely, it doesn't bother me. But that's personal preference.
So, what would you say the charge is? I'm measuring from here to here. Are you happy that's a 6-inch charge?
100%. Absolutely.
Lovely. Let's see what I get.
That does it.
7 inches.
Hey.
Fantastic. More than enough.
Now you have to base me if you can.
Yeah, so it should be here.
Yep.
Which I think is that base or am I getting stuck on the?
I think you're good now. I think you were based. No problems.
So that's going to come in here, and he's going to go and base me this way.
No. Yeah, you can just move from wherever you want since you can't base.
Yeah, because he can't base, and then this one as well also can't. So I'm going to try and move it to here, knowing as well that it will then get its
Yep.
What's it called?
Pylon.
The name escapes me. That's the one.
So now real quick, I'm going to change this a little bit. So you see this guy, when he piles in, he has to end closer to the closest enemy. Mm-hmm. So if you put him here, he can't come over here, because that would take him further away.
So
instead of putting him there, you probably want to put him like right here, since you can't base anyway.
But then am I not losing an attack? Oh, I guess not, because I'll pile in this one.
Yeah, because you get a pile in, right?
Yeah, my biggest concern was, can I pile this back one in to be in this one to get engaged on all fronts?
Yeah, so this guy will get a 3-inch pile in, and so he'll end up like right here. He might not fight, but he'll definitely get over the line.
I don't mind him fighting as
And
long as he's
and
over the
actually, I'm
line.
pretty sure you could have placed this guy here. So this totally should work.
Perfect. Thank
Yeah.
you very much.
Yep. But you understand what I'm talking
Onto
about with this pile-in thing, right? Because you have to end closer. You can't go further.
yeah,
All right.
no,
Perfect.
I think that makes a lot of sense. 'Cause otherwise, I'm getting stuck in the ether, which is
Yeah.
not good.
Nice.
CP wise, you have no CP for interrupt, so
Yep.
I'll do my pylon on my copters first. So I'll come 3 inches as we just discussed, and then 3 inches on this one. Alas, he doesn't get to fight, so
No,
two
he does.
copters.
He does because he's
Yeah.
based with this model, who's based with this model.
So apologies. All of the rotors were in the way of my bases.
18 attacks.
I've got
Baby.
It's 18 attacks, is it?
They got 6 attacks each, man.
That is fantastic.
They clear hordes.
What's it hitting? I don't have the data sheet.
They hit on 3s.
Okay.
They explode on 6s. So just
Yep.
And then there's T5, or their strength 5. So you're winning me on 3s, you're winning me on 2s because I'm Gretchen. And
Nice.
when you're in the Waaagh phase, there's strength 6, which wounds elves and guardsmen on 2s as well.
That is
5 up
amazing.
Dude, they're good. That's 11. You kill the squad. So now I don't score. Score defense stronghold.
I absolutely love Deathcopters.
They're so good. Like they're so.
After this game, straight onto the GW website.
Dude, they're ludicrously good. Now the question is, do you want to consolidate? Because if you choose to consolidate, you're gonna have to go into the show.
Even though I'm 2.5. Oh, it's models take party, don't they?
Yeah, it's the unit. So he's gonna.
In that case, I definitely don't.
Correct. That's the correct answer.
And then do you fight with my knobs? So this one gets to do a 3-inch pile-in, although I don't think it actually makes a difference because one of them's not fighting.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 are on there. So 6 times 3 is.
Do you want to pile this guy in and touch my snagos? You certainly don't need to, and I certainly don't think you should.
No, because I don't want to give you an extra activation on the Waaagh because it's the same as Custodes. I'm giving you value in my turn, and I don't want to do that.
Exactly.
So 6 times 3 is 18.
You got it.
The hardest part of the game is the numbers. Hitting on 3s.
Good explosions though.
Yeah, very lovely. Wounding you on
3s or 4s.
4s because of the thingy. There you go.
5 up.
AP2.
All right, so I passed 5 of them. So that's going to be 6 dead knobs, which kills all the knobs, and the war boss is going to end up taking 2 damage.
Perfect. I will then do my war boss attack.
Mm-hmm.
He only gets 4 attacks.
Correct.
And hitting on 2s. Everything hits.
Nice.
Wounding, strength 10, so there we go. Is that... No, it'd be 3s. 4s.
3s.
There you go.
Exactly, you got it. All right, and then I get 5 of invulns, saved 1 of them, so I have 2 wounds left. You do technically get 2 squig attacks with your war boss still, too, if you want to roll.
I do. Yeah, I will definitely do that.
Yeah. All right, both hit. Winning on 6s, so no win.
No wins. Alas, no wins at all. I believe that is my side of the fighting done.
Yep. And I actually think you stopped me from holding that objective, right? Because I only have probably OC 6, 7, and you have
7.
1, 2, 3,
1, 2,
4,
3.
5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, so I think you got it. Because this guy doesn't look like he's on it.
I don't think he is, but I don't know if there's a way to.
We could do it like this, or that was the wrong state here. Let's put it onto this state. Yeah, he's not, so he's out. See? So you took the objective from me. Well done. And obviously, in this case, guys, he's not going to consolidate. That would be silly.
Definitely not.
Yeah. So, well done.
So, final points-wise then, because is that all of your...
You did a good... You had a good turn, man. You had a very good... With what you have right now, you had a great turn.
I'd say I'd have a very good teacher. Nice. So, would that put me on 5 for engage in all fronts?
Yep, because you have engage here, you have engage here, and engage. So that's a 5 for engage. Well done, good sir.
Perfect. I'll hand the turn over to you.
You freaking Chad. Now, let's go on into my turn. So I'll get... I actually ended up not scoring Defendant Stronghold. So what I will get is I will get 6 points for holding this, and I'll get no points for holding this, but I will get 6 points for holding this.
So 12 for you total.
So it gets me 12 total. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Because you get the benefit of the power as well.
Yeah, because I've got characters on them. All right, now let's go ahead and draw my secondaries. I get a engage, and assassinate. Well, assassinate is almost assured this turn, so that's good. And engage can be very doable. So that'll work. All right, let's go. And do I owe you any? I do owe you Battle Shock on my knobs, my smash knobs. So let's roll him. Oop, oh, they fail. All right, so they're Battle Shocks. Let's put a little token down. Sorry if my camera is moving a little too fast, guys. Just I don't know. Yell at me if I need to be a little more careful. Battle Shock. Scaredy cats. Hello. And all your things on the field now, so I don't really need to worry about your deep strikes. So my gits just come out, they obliterate these guys, then they'll charge the truck with my smash squig. These guys come and eat your death choppas. This truck
Which they do.
comes and grabs the middle while Mazrog comes up here to play.
Fantastic. Yes. Sounds like a hell of a turn.
Let's freaking do it. All right, so I'm going to have these death choppas do like this. Whoop, whoop.
So, with that movement then, would that count as flying over?
Yeah, totally. Because it totally flew over here.
Fantastic.
So let's go and roll 3d6. Yep, take 2 mortals.
2 thunder pings.
2 damage.
Take 2 mortals.
Suffer, mortal. Yeah, a little farther away from you.
Oh, it's weird. My yellow sky works on my squigs.
Yeah, it worked on. Yeah, I don't know. It didn't work on your trucks for whatever reason. Then these Gretchen are actually going to advance and try to charge and kill your Gretchen.
Is this a Grottoff?
It's a Grottoff. All right. Ooh, they did
5.
it. That's a 5-inch. That's an 11-inch move. And I'm in the Waaagh, and you, sir, are not. Can you mind? Yeah, would you mind removing that floor? Thank
there
you.
You go. So anything for you?
You beautiful son of a bitch. All right. Mr. Moz. Let's see. I'm just gonna move. I think the flash gets yeah, I need to move him a little bit. Ugh, annoying. That's fine.
What I will do is I get to deny you some shots because my truck's still alive. I'm just happy there.
It's not really blocking anything though.
It is not, but it means it's closest eligible target. So
I see what you're saying. Yeah, 100%. Good shot. Good call. Good call. Good call.
But again, I mean, I think we are majoring in the minors here. I think, 10 flash kits and bad luck definitely kill 5 Storm Boys.
Dude, they're just so good. Like, and it's not that they're such a great shooting unit, because when you compare them to, say, like Crisis Suits or some of the other, or like Hearthguard, they're not actually a great shooting unit, but they are a actual good shooting unit in an army that doesn't have any. So they give Orcs a threat that people aren't ready to think about when they're playing against Orcs.
Yeah, it's the only thing we get, isn't it?
Yeah.
One of the along with copters, which just makes life so much sweeter.
So let's just advance the Beast Nagas. All right, so they'll go 10 because they have Follow Me Lads for the +2 inches to move.
And do they do? Which puts you in a very positive-looking charge.
Yeah, so we'll just put them like that. That is a little unfailable. Then let's go ahead and move this truck, and it can come up like this. And now it's holding that objective. And then Mazrog, let's just advance him. It didn't really do much in this. So this is one thing that I tend to harp on, right? People are like, oh, my model didn't do anything in this game. Mazrog didn't do anything in this game. It's like, dude, are you kidding me? He did a ton this game. He stood in this objective, and he denied the middle to you, and he just scored me primary and while empowering it the whole time, right? So he's done a ton.
No.
Even though he hasn't done any melee, he's done a ton.
I think the thing is, people look at Bozlog and think, oh my god, he's got this amazing attack profile, he's super scary and super tanky. I want him to get shot and I want him to kill things. But then, me being an Orc player, I already know how scary Moz is. I don't want to put my models anywhere near him because it is death for anything in my army that he even gets a sniff at.
Yeah, right?
Because Moz being towards the middle completely forced me to put my army on either outskirt, which allowed you to get a fantastic move block off. Which I think is probably my biggest takeaway from this game is how good Orc move blocking can be.
Dude, that's what it is, man. Like, and that's why I think in the Orc on Orc matchup, whoever has more trucks wins, basically.
Yeah, no, I completely agree. They're such a versatile 60-point unit, and they enable my favorite thing in the game, which is a truck tank shock for more than often than not 12 dice.
Mac Millie, he's in the chat. He just saw the new Custodes video, and his reaction is 200 out of 10. All right, man. I'm glad you liked it, bro. Thanks so much for the support, Holmes. Let's go. Let's go and do this orc thing. I've bullshitted enough. Let's do some killing. Flashkit's going to shoot the Storm Boys. Do you need me to roll that?
No, I will pick that up.
Right.
More than happy to pick that up.
Perfect.
There you go.
I'll throw one spear at the truck. Let's see. It missed. And then I'm not going to shoot. I'm just going to charge and kill them on the charge. I will shoot all the Deathcopters into your Squighogs.
Which makes sense.
And I'm also going to spend a CP for grenades. So I'll throw grenades as well. So there's going to be 6 grenades first. Oh, gross. 5 mortals.
5 mortals. That'd be 5 Philippines.
Mm-hmm.
Let me do these in sec. Oh no, they're mortals.
Yeah,
what am I talking?
Yeah. So this one as well.
There we go.
Yeah. So you took 4 mortals. So kills the one.
He is gone, and he is gone.
So guys, grenades. It's a stratagem everyone always forgets about. It's freaking good. So this is what Deathcopters just did. They flew over. They dealt 2 mortal wounds. Then they just grenades them for 5 mortals for a CP. Now I'm going to shoot him, and I'm going to get blast for it, and then I can charge in the Waaagh. Right. So guys, they're good.
What I'll do is I will flip these because it happens at the same time as you're shooting, doesn't it? Grenades.
It does.
So you still. Yeah, I don't want to deny. Just so it's easier, so we can see how much flash
it actually happens before you shoot, but I still get I still get blast, right? Because you.
So I just wanted to double check the number of models.
Yeah, so that's 5 shots plus 3.
You know, I actually am really sold on double Deathcopters. I know
it's not bad, dude.
It's not at all, is it?
And to be fair, they actually are rolling fairly well in this game, but still, you got 3 saves.
No cover. Yep, so 6s. Make
Ooh,
1.
Nice.
2 lots of 3 damage,
yep.
So take that one off. Put these 2 on.
1 dies.
1 is dead.
Oh.
2 and 1 just makes it.
So they just killed 3 almost 4 Squighogs in 1 shooting and movement activation.
Yeah, and 12 inches fly
means
that they're really good at just getting back on objectives.
So this unit of Deathcopters was almost killed, like 250 points at this point right now?
I think just shy of 300.
Yeah. All right, then my Beast Snaggers will shoot your no, actually, no, I'm not going to bother shooting them. War Boss will shoot, though, because he's got that combi. So he's got 2 shots, hits on 5s. I'll both miss. Nice.
Classic orc shooting.
And basically, I'm happy. So let's go into our charges. So these guys are going to charge a truck. They can't fail, so I'm not going to bother. So I'll just do that.
Yeah, of course.
And screw it, we'll just charge the flash kits as well.
Yeah, I'm happy to say the all charging. Yeah. There's no need to roll that.
I'm just gonna do their 2 inches. That's fine. Let's go ahead and roll the beast snaggers. They're going in. That is going to give me a sweet 8, which should let me definitely.
I'm happy to say if it's easier for you that they can all fight, because they definitely can. If you just want to say if you pull in models around, because you're able to fight, kill them, and consolidate onto Battleland objective as well.
Yeah, that's okay. But this is fine. We can still get this. We're not that. This will go pretty quick. So they're there. Then we're going to charge you right here. I'll roll that just because I'm going to surround you. That's going to get a sweet 6-inch charge. He's going to have to come in something like that. And no, you can't move through your enemy's models, but I just did it a little bit sloppily there, guys. Sorry about that. All right. And then we'll have my War Boss will also charge your knobs. That's going to give him 4. Okay, and we right there. Sorry, I think I gave him a little too much movement. And then my Deathcopters actually probably just stand right there. So what are my Deathcopters doing? Move blocking.
Yeah, because I can't move through the walls because I am. Yeah, fantastic move. Because it means that next turn, if I have to do anything with them, I have to charge Intercopters, and that's not scoring me points, and that'll be Battle Round 4 as well. So it's just in a very awkward place.
So this is the debate to have, right? Because, like, he could, I could screw myself by doing this, because you could draw Bring It Down, and that gets you 8 points on Bring It Down. But it also keeps all of my dudes alive for yet another turn.
But I think you're trading potential 8 points versus definitely getting 6 points for that back objective, and me not getting in there. Causing havoc.
that's what I'm thinking. But I just wanted to give like the trade off for people, right?
Oh yeah, 100%.
So that's the thought process. And then we'll go and charge my grots into your grots. That's gonna be a 5-incher. That's exactly 5.
Perfect.
Boop. And I can't base you, so we'll just have to do these as intelligently as possible. So this is interesting because Gretchens suck, but when one Gretchen's in a Waaagh phase and the other Gretchen are not, I've literally never come up across this. This is actually pretty funny to me. I've never had a Gretchen off. This is so I actually enjoy this experience and I appreciate you for it.
Oh, 100%. It's gots are bad, but non-wild gots are baddier. So
Yeah. Now, if I had a CP, I would actually if I still had a CP here, I don't regret it because I spent it for grenades and that was worth it. But if I had it, this would be where I would be doing Unbridled Carnage to give my Gretchen exploding 5s.
yeah, makes sense.
Okay, so let's just go ahead and roll this. I'm probably just going to do the Beast Boss. So he's got 7 attacks going into your Choppas. Going to hit you on 2s. We'll re-roll all those 1s, because why not? That's going to be 1 explosion. And then actually win you on 3s, but 4s are dev wins. So that's going to kill 1, 2 Choppas, and then 1 takes 2, and then you have 2 saves at AP1.
Perfect. So do. And 2 saves AP1, which is what is a chopper save?
4 ups, so 5 ups.
4 ups. Goes to 5.
Oh!
And make both. Lovely.
And then the rest of the snag is short, attack and kill.
Yeah. I'll pick that up now.
Totally. And then they're just going to consolidate on so they can grab this objective.
Yep. I would say they're suitably on that.
Cool. And they're all just like there. He can't stand in the wall, so something like that. Okay. And then we'll come on over here. You didn't have CP to interrupt. Oh, you did. Actually, sorry. I did this a little sloppy. I didn't realize you had CP to interrupt. Would you mind if I charge attack here first?
Yeah, no, I'm not going to interrupt.
Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah. Okay,
no, right. Good.
This was my fault. I should have paid attention to his CP. And I should have attacked here because now he has the ability to interrupt. So there's that, but whatever. Sorry.
Do I interrupt on the got off? No, I do not.
Yeah, you might. Yeah. Feel free to do that. So then I'm gonna have the Beast Boss, and I actually am gonna use the Snag a Claw in this one for that sweet AP2. No, I'm not. I'm gonna use the Beast, the other one still. Okay, so 7 attacks hits you on 2s. That's going to be 2 explosions with 1 miss, and I'm going to be winning you on 3s here. Or 4s.
Yep. 4s because of the, Yep.
All right, so that's going to be 2 just die for dev wins, because I charged. And then 2 at AP1, 2 damage.
Perfect. 2 at AP1, 2 damage. If I delete these dice. And then a 5s.
Ooh, you rolled 3, so just do that again. Save. And then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Beast Nagas, and then 1 Knob. So let's do the Knob first. He's got 5 attacks. He's going to hit you on 2s. Ooh, bunch of misses. But 1 explosion, so I'll leave that 1 in. He wins you on 4s. That's going to be 3 saves, AP1.
Yep, 5s.
That
kills
1
knob dies.
2 knobs, 2 damage on the Power Snapper.
Yeah, get.
And then we've got 6 Beast Snagas. 6 times 4 is 24. I'll put 25 on there, take 1 away. I'll hit you on 2s. All right, it's going to give me 3 explosions and 5 misses. And then I'm going to be winning you on 5. So I'm at strength 6. Or winning you on 4. So I'm at strength 6 in the Waaagh.
Yep.
And those are all AP1 damage 1.
Nice, 5s.
All right, so that kills 1, 2, 3, and 1 takes a wound.
1, 2, 3, and then a wound goes onto the war boss.
All right, pretty good. Would you like to interrupt in the grots?
No, I will not.
Okay, then I will just pile in with the grots.
If the game state was different, I would. But I feel like we're kind of beginning of the end. Well, I think the beginning of the end was 2 turns ago, but yeah, it's understandable.
Let's do 4 grots first. That's going to be 8 attacks. I'll hit you on 5s. They hit on 5s, right? I don't know the Gretchen
profiles. Yeah, 5s with the Gretchen and 3 with the one turds.
All right, cool. These are the Gretchen, so it's going to be 1 explosion. Put that back in, and then I'm at strength 3 now.
Yep. Okay. So wounding me on 3 ups.
All right, so that's 3 saves. But you don't have saves, so 3 die.
I don't get saves. I am Gretchen.
Sorry. And then we have the Runt Herd, who's got the Gratz Samaka. So he's going to have 4 attacks. Hits you on 3s.
Yep.
All right, so
Full
one more
hit, one explode.
explosion, and he wounds you on twos.
Yes, he does.
So that's gonna be 5 dead.
Yep. There's actually no way for me to do this smartly, because I either pull from this end and I don't get to do a good fight back, or I pull from this end and I pull myself out of engagement. I'll do 2 on him, and then 3 on these. I still get to come in and hit you, but again, don't think we're doing much in a term of anything here.
Yep. And then lastly, I'm just gonna pile in my war boss, and I'm gonna kill you. Do I still get the bonus 4 attacks when he's not attached to a unit? That hasn't come up for me before.
You do, because the war boss card is when you call a Waaagh, you just add it on. He gets it no matter what.
All right, cool. Then I'll hit you on 3s because I'm no longer leading a unit, so no +1 to hit. But that's gonna be 2 explosions. And then I'll be winning you on 2s because you're not part of the unit anymore.
I'm not.
All right, that's gonna be
5 up invul.
Yeah, it gets him.
And he is Gonza. Which one's mine? 1 on 5.
Cool. So then you can smack me back with your grots.
Yep. 4 attack.
Yep. And then I'll do the smash and knob after. I forgot about them. So.
No worries. 4 attacks.
Missed one.
There we go. In it goes.
All right.
Nothing.
And then I'll hit the knob and smash squig. He's got 6 attacks this time. He's gonna hit you on 2s. Missed 2, 1 exploded, and then he's anti-vehicle 3 up during the Waaagh. So that's gonna be 10 dev wounds, and you die.
That is a dead truck.
All right.
Does it blow up?
Yeah, does it blow up? No,
it does not.
You should have had me roll the dice, man. That's where you messed up.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, guys. So at this point in time, I score. It's gonna be 5 on engage. Right. 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, 5 on engage.
It's gonna be 5 on assassinate.
And 5 on assassinate.
So kind of what happens from now on for the rest of the game, which is very, very quick. Do we talk it out, or do you want to roll your turn?
Oh, we definitely talk out.
Okay.
Because you're going to score 6, 12 maximum primary for each of the objectives, because each one's got a what's the word? Powered up.
Yep.
Empowered. Plus your backfield, and you now own my objective, so I'm not going to be scoring. Yep. And I've pulled all of the good secondaries. Good secondaries being ones that I can score with a weird boy.
So let's see what you draw, because if you get bring it down, we'll give you some points for that. You get deploy teleport homers and bring it down. There you go.
Yeah, perfect.
So basically, the only thing that happens here is I overwatch you and see if I can kill one more. Nah, it doesn't matter. So you're just going to kill them in your charge. So you'll get max bring it down. And that is the danger of the Def Coptas, guys, right? So like that. So someone in chat earlier had mentioned, what aren't you worried about giving up a lot of bring it down? And the answer is no. Like, I'd rather not give up bring it down, but they're just so good for their points values that I'm really comfortable with it.
Is that 8 for bring it down?
Yeah, because they're each one is worth 2 and +1. So I think that's actually 7 then, yeah, because it's 2 and then +1 for
perfect. And then deploy Homer. I'm going to roll a dice and see if my weird boy can hop into your deployment zone.
Yep.
He rolls a 3. He does. Is that just going to be here?
It'd be down here. This is my deployment zone.
There we go. So that'll be
5.
Wonderful.
Yep. And that's going to be your turn.
Get rid of these.
We'll
apologies.
And then in my turn, I'll draw Overwhelming Force and deploy Teleport Homers. So I'll get no, yeah. I'll probably just get 3 on it. Let's assume that combat.
I think you get 6 on it, because the gods can do it in combat.
Oh, that's right. They got pistols. So I'll get 5 on deploy Teleport Homers, and then on then the other one was Overwhelming Force. You don't have anything on objectives, so I probably just spend a CP right now, and I recycle that.
Yeah, definitely.
So we recycle that, and then I get a new one. Investigate signals is for that. That's very easy. Actually, you know what? I probably don't even bother scoring that either, because these guys go in to kill your hogs, and then these guys go kill this dude, so he's never a problem again. Maz just moves on up. He charges this guy, kills him. That's that. And then in your last turn, I don't think you have anything left alive.
Yeah, so no way I can score either of those.
Nope. And then in my last turn, I'll end up with Tempting Target, which I'll automatically score, and Behind Main Lines, which I'll definitely score.
Perfect. Very good game.
Yeah, man. Appreciate it. So the final score is going to be 87 to 60. Guys, so the Orc Mirror, you need to be playing the Orc Mirror simply because it's going to teach you to be a better Orc player. Like Ian, how much did you see just when in round one? I was like, cool, I'll just move block you. How did you feel when I did that? Like, it can't, it's like, oh shit,
Oh,
right?
it's one of those things where, as an orc player, I kind of just assume that we're both going to just be a big clash of just slamming models into each other. And then I look at the board and I see trucks blocking all of me. I was like, trucks have blocked me, and all my scalar units have been whittled down.
The biggest problem with Orc players, guys, is that Orc players play Orcs.
Never has a truer statement been said.
But I am an Orcs player. I'm actually a very aggressive player, but I try to look for these little things. So hopefully this was really valuable for you, Ian, and hopefully it was valuable for the other people watching along, where they could see like the thinking about how we do some stuff here.
Yeah, massively helpful for me. Thank you so much for your time.
Yeah, dude, my pleasure. Let's me let me. I'm just gonna run through the chat for a few moments, and then sorry guys, because I was kind of off for the last 10 minutes as we were running through all that. We got Rodney Forehand. Your recall of unit stats is great. Is it because you play so much, or is it because you actively spend time memorizing unit stats? Yeah, dude. So I'm like just blessed with a good memory. It's just how it is, you know. It made working on my doctorate really easy. Um, my wife is flipping me off right now because her doctorate was hard. Love you, boo. Then Julian Langa, counteroffensive is another one of those easy to forget gems. Yeah, dude, it totally is. That was just my error. I should have paid attention that he had CP. If this was a serious game, honestly, my opponent would always warn you. They'd be like, "Hey, by the way, dude, I have 2 CP," and if they didn't, they're dicks. So, like, not calling Ian a dick by any means. We were just both moving.
I didn't even realize I had that
Yeah,
much CP.
yeah, exactly.
So, yeah, no, it's
Certainly wasn't calling you a dick on that.
nah,
It's
no,
just
all good.
when you play against good players, people aren't dicks. They're just not. Your dicks are on the mid tables where people are almost good. That's where your dicks are. Venatari strategy +1 to wound, fall back and charge with sustained hits will be my next plan for Custodes. Yeah, all right. So max on those Custodes, dude. I freaking love the Venatari. I'm actually pretty excited for them. Then we have Julian here. Defcopter seemed like such a good combo. Bro, they are an amazing combo. If you saw this game, one unit of Defcopters easily dealt 300 damage or 300 points worth of damage, not including the fact that they move blocked for an entire turn and saved me probably 6 on primary, right?
Yeah, they did so much work. It was absolutely amazing.
I almost want to keep the 2 Defcopter units. I'm just not 100% sold on it, but I almost want to do it. But yeah, guys, so this was our teaching stream for Happy Corporate Wargaming. Ian, you're a Chad. Thank you for joining up. We'll do it again. If you guys enjoyed this, I'm just going to go and pop the link to my my coffee, where you can buy me a coffee, aka membership. I do appreciate all support on YouTube as well. It's just coffee doesn't take any cut, so basically everything you donate goes through there, comes to me through there. But I appreciate all of your attention. If anyone is interested in joining the member site, then you can just sign up through there. And the member site, I just go more in depth on that Discord. I'm basically the same as I am in the free area in the Discord. I'm just a lot more in depth on the member site, and we're posting things like I know one of my mods, Cooper. You guys know him as Boss Cooper. He does a bunch of live streams as well. He has like this really awesome stats sheet that he developed to help you guys track your games, and that he posted that in the member site, so only the members get access to that. So we try to give you guys benefits, but essentially the main benefit is you just kind of support me, and I love you. But then we also offer coaching services. I've got several coaching clients right now, and that's going really well. People are super increasing their playability right now. So anyway, hit me up if you need any help. Ian, thanks so much for your time, and I think we are going to go ahead and sign off here. Until next time, my happy carpet wargamers.